Halsey.
What you saying?
What are you saying, bruv? Listen, you're born and bred Cali, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Specs?
Ferdy.
Ferdy.
Specs. What's his second name?
Gonzalez.
Ferdy.
Ferdy.
How old is he?
How old are you?
38.
38.
Bleep that.
And I know, baby. I'm sorry.
Me, bro. I'm 43, man.
Yeah, I know, but do you know him? It's the same kind of era, isn't it?
Little Ferdy. Little Ferdy.
From Barnesbury. He said he's from Barnesbury as well.
Nah.
From my left, we're here, and Specs has just put his toothbrush down.
Oh, sorry. By the way, this is not a toothbrush. I'm the first person I've in this country. It's a beard brush. It came out last Monday.
The thing is, it's not a toothbrush.
It's not.
You just said it was a paintbrush.
No, I said beard brush. It could be a paintbrush though, you know.
For the skirting board.
You know what I mean?
For the patch.
It works.
But Specs is honouring our guest today.
Of course.
Really a cult legend for so many reasons. Like we talked off camera some of his career stuff that I don't even want to get too deep into it because one day we have to have a proper conversation. I know that you've done podcasts out there and there's good ones out there and I've watched a lot of them, but I think we would come at it in a different way.
What happened in my life, man?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's insane, like so much time in Japan. Like,
So much.
does that?
I only planned on going there for 2 years, you know. I really, really did. And then I ended up staying like 5.5 years.
Was it nice there?
Oh man, it was wicked.
Really?
It was wicked. But Tokyo's the best city on earth.
You're not too tall for it.
No, man. Nah.
It's on my bucket list. I need to go there.
You know what the thing is? A lot of the strikers and defenders and like defensive midfielders, they're all like from Brazil and Europe and stuff.
Really?
So
Okay.
like, obviously, a lot of the wingers, number 10s and stuff, they're Japanese, but centre backs, forwards, they're like European or
Okay, yeah.
South
So
American.
But you were
fitting in,
you were
yeah.
jumping over defenders. If you go on YouTube and see your goals, every corner you was jumping over everyone.
Yeah, man, I told you, bro. I'm like Les Ferdinand, bro. I
Spring.
learned from him. I was a spring timing. You know what the funny thing is? I actually learned how to head the ball while I was there because I lost a bit of pace, yeah? So I was like, how can I be effective still? The easiest thing is use my height. So then I'd like just practice heading the ball, like literally from 2 yards out, just timing, like maybe 30, 40 balls on a Thursday and Friday.
You heard about Ferdy from Sweet Mate Ferdy?
Sweet mate first.
The famous guys don't know why. Oh my god!
Killing me.
He wore that shirt back then, by the way.
Is it got gunners on the back end? Yeah. It wasn't there when my mum bought it. And then she done something anyway.
Oh, I see you had Manchester United legend Andy Cole on Out of Bounds podcast. I see
Bro,
that.
he's one of my idols.
OG.
Like, when I was when he was
What
at
a guy, by the way.
When he was at
OG.
Newcastle, I asked him the other day. Actually, I said, "Bro, you still got a Newcastle shirt? Because I need that.
It was a great show, but the
I
Blue
need
Star.
that. Yeah.
We had a
I
chat
need
with
that.
him. He actually talks about himself like that.
He's so serious.
He thinks
Yeah,
he's the. He thinks he's the
But he should
best.
though.
But he is though.
He
That's
should
the
though,
thing,
yeah,
he should
yeah, he
though.
should.
He
But he's
should.
better than Alan Shearer.
I'll take him over Alan
Do you know what the thing is?
Hmm.
Like, I think he's got more to his game than Alan Shearer, and I think Alan Shearer is serious. I don't think Alan Shearer gets talked about enough because everyone says that he's
Hmm.
just like a poacher and he's the target man and all this, but you forget about the days when he was at Blackburn. He was roasting people.
Jay,
Southampton.
I'm trying to think, is he top 5 English strikers of all time though?
What?
Shearer.
Who? Cole?
Cole, yeah.
Why? So what are you thinking?
Kane.
Kane,
Yep.
Shearer.
Rooney,
Yep.
Rooney.
Ooh, okay. What else?
Ian Wright.
No,
Yeah, see?
I love Ian Wright. I love Wright.
No,
I think
just-
Cole's better.
no.
I think Andy Cole's better than him.
So if it, no.
I think Andy Cole's better than him. Bro, he
Cole's
scored
fifth. He's
Bro,
fifth.
he scored 187 goals.
Yeah, but
No
Ian
pens.
Wright was just magical.
No
You could do
pens,
things that.
bro. No pens.
Yeah, if you've got him ahead of Wright, then and Shearer, then he's top 5. Yeah, for Jay.
For Jay, yeah.
There's not 4 others.
So you were telling him
Have
right to
you
his face
got,
that Cole's better?
Yeah.
But you know that's the wrong answer, though, isn't it?
No, that's the right answer.
Who's a
Do you know
better
the thing
all-round
is-
player? Who had more in their locker?
No, that's not.
Yeah, no,
that's not.
you're gonna keep
Let's
trying
not-
to.
He's
until
thinking.
he says right.
He's thinking about
it.
He's thinking
No,
about it.
I'm thinking about it because people just think Andy Cole was just like a poacher.
Nah, he
He
wasn't.
wasn't.
That's what I saw.
He had
Yeah.
game. He had
Is it?
game. Yeah, bro, I see him flicking the ball over people's head, dinking people overhead. Do you remember him, Dwight York and him?
Link up.
Bro, that was a madness.
Jay, Land. Who was it all better player? Who was all round? Who was all round a better player?
I'm going for Coley, bro.
Have you got as a striker? Have you got like an unpopular opinion? Like this guy's better than this guy.
I just say how it is, what I think. Like, but I don't. I think I would probably rate strikers differently to like, a lot of people. Like, I'm a purist, right?
We've got.
So I don't need to. I'm not interested in just a 6-yard box goal scorer. Like, I appreciate it, and I can, say how good they are. But to my son, I'm not going to say you should watch that striker because I want him to have more to his game.
So you wouldn't tell your son to watch Van Nistelrooy then?
I think he's got more to his game. I don't think
He's a 6-yard striker.
I wouldn't tell him to watch Haaland. Put it that way.
I love this guy. This is my guy.
Oh my God, it might be an Islington thing.
It might be.
my guy.
It might be. They like flair and all that.
yeah.
Aesthetically, they like
It's just
all
that I
that.
like to see. Do you know what the thing is?
Let me sit there,
For me, a big stat is goals and assists, contribution, right? Because you're not going to score every game, and ultimately, a team will bail out one player more than one player will bail out the team, right? So ultimately, if you're not scoring in that game, you can't be like a ninja. Like you're out there, but I can't see you. You need to be doing something else.
Agreed.
Right? And that's what I look at when I look at forwards. I look at forwards that, okay, I need you to score goals, but I need you to get assists. And when you don't get either, I need you to contribute to the game.
Be a nuisance. Do something.
Yeah, they're my favourite. They're my
Do
favourite
you know what I've
strikers.
noticed? And this goes to Jordy and Tigo. All those times in groups we argued, we spoke about football a lot, specs and aesthetics, flair and stuff. How come when we have a pro baller, his opinion is similar to mine?
No.
And no.
You're late on
want
this.
you guys.
I was way ahead of you on this. I'm way ahead of you on this.
So you rate
I
Haaland?
said, remember that first season? I said, I thought when it came crunch time Champions League, they were going to try and bury Haaland out on the left wing because they needed more going on up front. Okay. Then they got to the semi-finals and the finals, and he barely touched the ball. He was barely in the game.
Just to be clear, just to be clear, his opinion matters more than yours.
Because he's played the game.
But you know what? You're right though, because I say this. Like, I think Haaland is an unbelievable goal scorer, and if he can stay injury-free, and I don't think it will happen, but if he can keep these attributes that he's got, which is pace and power,
Don't say it, Jay.
then he'd go down as one of the best goal scorers ever.
Okay. I think he's going to say he's break Shearer's record.
No.
He could do that.
If he stayed in the Premier League, he probably will.
He will, yeah,
but
no doubt.
look, Kane will. If he comes back, Kane will break Shearer's record.
If Kane arrived back at Arsenal tomorrow, he'd break his record.
Yeah. I think he might even do it at Tottenham.
Would you take Kane?
Oof, yes.
Would you take Kane, Harry? Would you take Kane, Miles?
Yeah, but he ain't coming.
All right, cool.
I'll take Kane. Why not?
But I think I like players that have an all-round game.
Yeah, I hear you.
I like that.
You had an all-round game.
I didn't even look at myself as a
Couldn't
striker,
header.
to be honest. Like I looked at myself like, when I modeled my game. I looked at Dennis Bergkamp. He's the player that I wanted to play like. I need to touch a ball 35, 40 times in a game. I'm not interested in 8 times. I could score a hat-trick, touch a ball 8 times. I wouldn't go home satisfied.
Yeah.
So you want to be involved?
Yeah, I'm a
That's the easy
footballer.
thing.
I'm a footballer. I want to play football.
That's how we keep ball easy.
Yeah. I was that player. So,
Wembley.
do you know, like back in the day, like, what? You're a goal hanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing. That's the most disrespect. You're a goal hanger.
No, I wasn't.
Inside forward goal hanger.
In primary school, I was a goal hanger. In primary school, we used to have 2 break times and a lunchtime, and we used to play a match, class versus class before school. We used to compare who scored the most goals. One year I was on 360 goals.
Goal hanging.
I was goal hanger.
Oh yeah, no, you said it on Specs. You said he's goal hanging. Specs, you said he's goal hanging.
I didn't win. I wasn't even top goal scorer.
Do you know the funny thing is? There was a guy.
360 goals.
When I used to play for Westwood Boys, right? Westwood Boys, and I remember there was a guy I used to play up front with called Harry, right? And he was the same thing. It annoyed me. It pissed me off badly because I scored like 70 goals in one season, and he scored like 84. But he was just a goal hanger.
Yeah,
just a
nothing
goal
to it.
hanger, nothing to do. Just scored. And it annoyed me because at the end of the season, he got Player of the Year because he's got the 84 goals.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I
he
done
didn't do
more.
nothing.
Yeah.
I done more. And that was the thing. But I mean, it is what it is. Like,
He didn't make it though, did he?
No.
Yes!
He didn't make it. He didn't make it.
But we're here to talk strikers with a striker, an England international striker, no less. But before we get into our top 10 strikers in the world, in the Premier League today, we're going to introduce a panel from my left. He's wearing a very tight Arsenal shirt. He claims it is from the time, but I feel like the JVC would have peeled off by now. His name's Specs Gonzalez.
Of course, man. We brought a proper OG in. He's from the same ends, and I thought, you know what? I know you wore this shirt in 1998, I'll say.
See, something like that.
Yeah, something
That's
like that.
one of my favourites, bro.
So I'm paying respects, and I did say that I'm gonna wear different football shirts, every episode because
I don't remember him saying that.
I remember him saying that.
Don't be like that.
No, but don't put pressure on yourself.
No, I'm not, because I'm gonna borrow some shirts. I need the Perugia shirt.
Yeah, Jay doesn't live far.
I got one. Yeah, I like what the road.
Oh, I'll bring it back. I'll wear it here.
I'll lend you some to bring.
Please,
I'll lend you
thank
some
you.
to wear.
Thank you, man.
I'll lend you some to wear.
Next on the panel from my left, he is I don't know what he's got going on. He's been live streaming. He's been out and about.
Living life.
I'm just trying to think what's the major. Like he's war ready, I would say.
Yeah.
That's been his main function. Is to get ready for war. His name's Miles.
AKA Wiles, AKA the best looking guy on YouTube, Jay.
Hostile Miles.
I like that. I like that. I like
And social media as well.
Hostiles. I like that.
Hostiles.
Hostiles.
Nah, I'm cool, man.
Hostile Miles. That's the name, though.
Hostile Miles.
If you walk down that ramp,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hostile
no,
Miles.
no fear.
no fear on, yeah.
No fear, no fear.
And next on the panel, he played for England, and he is big on golf now. Out of Bounds show is out on YouTube now. Golf, man, it's blowing up.
Yeah, he's bringing me in.
We should do a competition, us four, on Out of Bounds, because I've only ever done driving range, but I do like golf.
What did we do the other day?
Yeah, we was on the driving.
You were on
range.
the digital
We was on the
range.
Do you know what I saw?
But it was inside, innit? It's inside. So
Yes,
it's
Jay.
inside.
The
We
other
should
day,
do
you know,
that.
I saw on Sky Sports Tigo, and I was going to message it in the group. They're playing golf
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
It's virtual.
Yeah.
Then
That's like
then they
TGL
move
stuff.
the camera,
Yeah.
and now they're on.
The greens.
They're on the greens.
Yeah. But do you know what they're doing it because like
I don't know how they do it.
Golf generally is like Thursday to Sunday, innit? But there's nothing like Monday to Wednesday. So now that players are like playing on Monday, and I think it's good for golf.
But it's like
Because
club
it's
golf.
Short. Like no, you watch a round of golf, you're watching it for 6 hours.
Too much.
Because I
Like,
saw
a round of golf on the inside is like it's short.
because Jay, I saw like it said like New York Golf Club versus like New Jersey Golf Club.
Yeah, it's just a teams, isn't it?
Yeah, it's teams.
Live golf
but they're
came out
inside
and
and they're
changed it.
driving
It's
it.
teams. It's
Live
they're
changed the game,
They're
bro.
making waves in at the end of the day.
It's crazy,
Golf
Specs.
needs to evolve. Golf is one of them sports that's just taking long to evolve. It's
coming, boy.
Like, but it's coming, yeah.
It's
It's
good
going
though.
to be 2 tiers of golf. There's going to be like fun golf, and then there's going to be the super serious golf, because the super serious, Rolex still want a piece of it, and Mercedes, and Lamborghini, and that.
Yeah.
But it's growing so much as a competitor sport. Like people are actually taking it up.
My mum bought me the Tiger Woods game, and I was mad.
Great game.
By the way,
I love that.
What game did you think she
I
was
was,
buying
I
though?
was mad.
Use the booster. Tiger Woods back in the day was serious though.
Great
Tiger
game.
Woods, I
Mario
remember that
Golf
game.
to this day. Mario Golf is still cold. You should do that. You should
I
do it.
don't
Mario.
know
Have you
about
seen?
Mario Golf. Though.
Have you
My
played
son
the-
plays it though.
But have you played
My
the
son
scramble mode on
No,
Mario Golf?
no.
Where basically, say we're all playing it, yeah? I will tee off, and then I run to my ball. And then you tee off, you run to your ball, you tee off, you run, and everyone runs to their ball. But it's like Mario Kart, they've dashed stuff, bananas in front of people. So they're trying to stop and get to So while they're putting, you got to
We
put
should
them
do that.
off.
No, I could do that. I could do that.
That is sick.
I could do that.
Someone's
But
gonna
I
get
said, like, we could do something together playing golf. But like I said to you, and then you'd have to practice
Yeah, it's hard.
for like a
man.
year.
Yeah.
So what would you say?
Because you've never picked up a club before.
Yeah.
Would you say you're one of like the best golfers in the football
Do you know what
industry?
Jenny was saying?
What's your handicap?
No.
Where?
Like 7.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No,
You're
but
good
there's
though.
some serious,
Oh,
like
no,
Jimmy
my-
Bullard, John Terry.
But the first thing was up
Like-
there. That's what he said to me on Saturday.
No, he's not up there.
No, you.
No, I'm doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done. Like, bro, I only started playing golf like when COVID. COVID.
Do you know who else is a good golfer? Henry Lansbury.
Yeah, he's gonna come.
Oh,
and
yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah,
He's
serious.
played- so
Yeah, he's serious.
Him and Marlon Harewood are gonna play against me and my boy Trey.
Oh
innit?
yeah.
Oh, Trey's a
Yeah, but
Trey's a
you
pro.
don't want to.
Big up Trey,
You
man.
don't want to smoke.
Trey's
Trey's
actual.
He's a golfer.
Trey's a pro, isn't it?
Trey's a pro. Trey's different.
He's got to play one hand time behind his back or
He
something.
could probably beat them left-handed.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that how good he is?
Yeah, he's serious.
He's proper, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, golf, man. Out of Bounds show. If you guys are interested in the future of golf, the next phase of golf in this country, content, entertainment, it is going to blow up. It's ready because
Bubbling already,
there's
yeah.
a couple of sports that are competing now. They're coming up, that replacing the old second or
Let
third
me just
sport
butt
in
in
the
here.
UK.
You remember. You should remember. You remember the driving range in King's Cross golf, the big net.
King's Cross.
Yeah,
He's not
where
from-
Bagley's
Yeah, it's down the road, mate.
Down the road from
Cali.
Cali.
You're from Cali, bruv.
I remember skating.
That's what I'm saying. Jay, he's not funny. He's a good guy. He was around outside. Like, keep telling me.
Please wave.
Bruv, you was in the library, bruv. The library at King's Cross.
Did you say Bagley's?
Yeah.
See, you're forcing it.
Bagley's,
You're
King's
forcing
Cross.
it. You're forcing
Yeah,
it.
but no, it was
No, of course Bagley's is there, but he's forcing it. He's
what
just
I'm-
saying a word that everyone knows
That was
from that
Bagley,
era.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bagley's.
so I make a call to see if I know, because I don't remember no golf. I can call runner now.
There was a big driving range there.
You finish a game.
Runners asleep.
I could call my Izzy people too. Like, what are we doing?
This is meant to be your end.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
King's Cross is down the road.
I don't remember this, bro. I do not remember this. We're going to call runner, man. It's a connoisseur. Runner,
SG, yo.
do you remember the golf range in King's Cross?
The what?
Golf range.
Driving range.
Driving range.
Golf range in King's Cross.
Yeah.
There used to be a golf range in
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on.
Wait, Jay, come on, man.
Okay, watch.
Tell me
Okay.
that there was a golf range.
Hold on.
Hey, Runs, fake you, brother.
Hold on.
Fake you, Runs.
He's making a call now.
I'll show you back, Runs. He's laughing.
You're in trouble.
1-0. You're 1-0 down, bro.
I hope he answers as well. I hope he answers from Cali. I hope he answers.
Come on.
Hold on. Halsey.
What you saying?
What are you saying, bruv? Listen, you're born and bred Cali, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Specs?
Ferdy.
Specs. What's his second name?
Gonzalez.
Ferdy.
Ferdy.
How old is he?
How old are you?
38.
38.
Bleep that.
No, baby. I'm sorry.
Me, bro. I'm 43, man.
Yeah, I know, but do you know him? It's the same kind of era, isn't it?
Little Ferdy. Little Ferdy.
From Barnsbury. He said he's from Barnsbury as well.
Nah.
Halsey. Secondly, Halsey, do you remember the driving range at King's Cross?
Yeah, bro. It was like tins and shit. Put your hands over the fire and burn shit in them tins, man. We was trying to hit the balls in there.
Exactly, I was trying to tell him.
Was there skating? Ask him if there was skating there as well.
He said was there skating.
Ready for our age group, man.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry, Halsey. Listen, Halsey, man's a top model as well, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, top model now. He's paid for Arsenal with me.
Hey, Halsey, I'm going to shout you later, mate.
Alright, Halsey, I'll see you later. Alright, later, bro. Later.
Centre back.
Yeah.
What was his first name?
John Halls.
John Halls.
He made his debut for Arsenal, got red card, didn't it?
No?
He played for Arsenal, got red card straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
2-1.
Late comeback. A late comeback. The latest comeback ever.
It's good on my ends, you know.
Who can whistle? Me. Whistle. Game done.
Yeah.
Game done. Last but not least, on the panel, he's representing for Manchester United because somebody has to in 2025. His name's Geordie, not Jordan. Talk to him important.
Yeah, man. Album ready.
Oh, really?
I got a Mark's verse.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. I got. See? Yeah. I got a Mark's verse.
When is the game released? When?
Probably late 25, like August times.
Will you do something over my pod show?
Of course.
Yeah?
What would you need to do though?
That's a little intro, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Say no more. Say no more.
Sure.
Will you do it too?
I ain't got to pay you, though, have I?
No, he's got to pay me.
He's got one with me.
Boys, we counted down our top 10 strikers in the Premier League today. Most of you are pretty content on the fact that it's a bad list.
Facts.
Yeah. I think this year strikers. There were strikers there that I never used to like because of the way they used to play, the technique, and it was. But now I feel like it's a thing because better teams are playing with lonely strikers, so you need to be, like you said, everywhere, not just be goal handlers. So I appreciate them, but it's a bad list.
Well, I'm going to list you some players that got some votes and did not make our top 10. Callum Wilson got a vote.
By who?
Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis.
That's why Lewis is.
Yeah, but hold on. Do you know
boys
this
are
voting?
being-
Do you know this voting? Is it like the overall ability or now?
No,
Now it's about today.
Okay, right,
Yeah,
right,
so you
right.
can put Callum Wilson in
okay.
as a bad move
Yeah,
because he's still Callum Wilson. He's still a sixth striker in my opinion.
But he's just not.
I don't feel like you can play 2 games in a row, you know.
Miles felt like putting Justin Kluivert in.
Yeah.
He's not playing as a striker, though. He's
What are
playing
you
number
doing?
10.
What do you mean one
Go on,
doing?
Land.
What are you doing?
Land.
Yeah, but he's one of their better strikers. He's better than
He's
Evan
not a
Nelson.
striker. He's number
He's better than
10.
Evan Nelson.
Better shooter. He's not better than.
he's not
He's not better than Evan Nelson. He's putting up numbers for.
He's better than Evan Nelson, I think.
I like
Yeah.
Evan Nelson. But
He's a good player. He's a good
Hold on.
striker.
He's not
a striker.
He's not.
So why is he on the list then? Because I think he's a good.
He wasn't in the
list.
He wasn't.
He was.
He wasn't. Because when you put him in, I had to add him.
But either way, I think he's a good striker. I think he's
Okay,
good.
just
Hold on, let me
back
just see.
down.
Look.
No, not backing down.
No, hold on.
No, go on.
School him.
No,
School him,
He's good
man.
on Sky Sports.
You need to learn.
No,
You need to
hold on,
learn. You need to learn.
No, go on. Show me.
I want to see the.
Justin Kluivert.
Justin Kluivert in a strikers list.
Yeah.
I do like the
Okay,
way
hold on, look, there you go, look.
he swaps around with Semenyo when Semenyo plays up
Look,
front.
he's number 10.
Yeah, he's a 10.
That's on the app though.
Bro, he's a 10 when I watch it on TV.
He's a 10. He's a 10. That's a Sky Sports app, though.
Yeah, but that's just the app. When they start,
23 starts in attacking midfield.
That's not live. That's a striker.
I'm looking forward to talking about Justin Kluivert at some point though, because I think him finding that 10 role this year after a career of playing out wide and
Delayed
wasting his
wonder kid.
time, I
He's
think it's
done
sick.
so good.
yeah,
He's
he's
done so good.
that's a good point there, Jordy. He is a delayed wonder kid though.
Hey, we do a list.
Delayed wonder kid, yeah.
A couple of more players. Raul Jimenez got 2 votes. Specs Antigua. I still rate Raul Jimenez.
I respect
think
it.
he's a good goal.
I
I think
respect
he's a
it.
good
I
player,
respect it.
especially this season.
Still complete forward in there.
He's-
Yep.
Specs gave Jamie Vardy big votes.
Yeah, man.
Still there. But I get it.
It's
You know what, I can't. I'm not. He had a great career and he's
still-
done well,
why
but
is he
I
still
can't put him on the list now. But he's still a good. He's still a
Yeah,
good
but that's-
striker. He
it's
still
just-
score goals.
Yeah, but I just...
It's a
He had a
token.
great time last
There's
season.
just 10 better for me.
It's a token vote.
It's respects. It's respects. That's what I
Respects.
done. Yeah.
Okay.
Eva Nilsson got votes from 4 people but didn't make our top 10. I think he's good. He's a pressing forward. He's not like a striker. He's a pressing forward, and Bournemouth with their fluid Cliver and Semenyo.
finish,
And I
man.
like it, but
You can finish.
I think.
I voted
You know
for
what? I
him.
think I like Evan Nelson. I just think he's one of them strikers. He puts himself about. He works really
he
hard.
does, yeah.
He's the kind of striker that I think a great season for him. He'll get like 10 to 12 goals, but he'll make goals for other players.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I think he's a good player. If he was to play up front in a 4-4-2, I think he would get more goals. But just the one, I think that's why.
Well, the guy above him got votes from 6 people and he didn't make the list, and he probably fits in the exact same category. It's João Pedro.
Oh, I like him.
That's another...
No,
That's
he's a baller. He's a baller. I like him.
busy.
But he's, again, like when you see him play, he plays as a number 10 as well.
Yeah, he's not a striker.
He's not
No,
a
no,
striker.
striker.
Because that's why when you put him on the list, I was like,
Is he more of a striker than Cliver?
yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, let Cliver go. You want him at Arsenal, innit?
But Cliver don't even. I haven't even seen. Has Cliver played as a striker this year?
No.
He didn't play as a striker.
They play Utara.
You're thinking of his dad.
João Pedro.
No, Patrick. Thinking of Patrick.
Patrick was a baller as well. João Pedro has though.
Yeah, he has.
He's played a few games as a striker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%,
Yeah, yes.
Danny Welbeck got 3 votes, but they were quite high, so I put him above João Pedro. Plays more on the wide, but Danny Welbeck, his second wind has been, I mean, it's probably his
Amazing.
third wind at this point, but it's been unreal. He's found something special.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think I've always liked Danny Welbeck, but I just felt that he was one of them players. I look at him and I just feel like now he understands his position. Whereas before, like he was
All over the place.
All over the place, yeah. Like even, do you know what the thing is? People forget he was at Arsenal. You know,
He was
like,
good at Arsenal.
he was good at Arsenal as
very good
well.
at
But
Arsenal.
like, I really like Danny Welbeck. I like what he's doing. He's a leader, captain now as well. And when he plays, he makes stuff happen.
He's a nuisance.
100%.
Yeah.
Never.
Now the game suits him more now because like he can be busy, press, link play, come in from the wide positions, and people respect it. It's like at Man United, it was like, well, you're not the new number 9, and at Arsenal, it's like you're not gonna score 25 goals. Or whatever.
Yeah.
So now it's like the game more suits him, and you can appreciate him, and he's got goals this year as well.
But Brighton scored goals from everywhere. Though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like they're spread around. Like I think if anything, when he plays, they're definitely a better team.
100%.
So Man United should drop the pride and bring him
He's
back.
too good for Man United.
Why is he going to go to Man United when he's at Brighton? Brighton are going for Champions League. Right?
Because United,
Man
United is
yeah.
still United. They're still a big club. I was there the other day. It was the atmosphere.
Bruv, the
still
stadium's falling
rampant.
down. The stadium's falling down there as well.
Yeah,
shocking.
Everything, there's chaos at Man
Cursed
United.
club.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, they're like one of the biggest clubs in the world
Yeah,
still.
but it's
I don't think one of their strikers is going to make our top 10 though. I don't think. I
Hope
haven't
not.
crunched the numbers yet, but I don't think so.
Doesn't make sense.
I don't think they're going to challenge for anything.
All right,
not
guys.
for anything major. 10 years. I'm thinking about it. I'm giving 10 years.
What?
10 years.
Wait, hold on. Let's
You don't think they're going to challenge in 10
I don't
years?
think
They're
they're
10
gonna,
years
I don't-
behind City, Arsenal,
I don't.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I don't
100%.
think they're going to
10 years.
challenge for a title for 10 years. Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't think
I'll
they
be
will.
50 in 10 years.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
Calm down.
We'll be back.
Come on, it's you 50 for I can't wait for my 50. You're all invited.
But do you really think so? Though? Do you really think so?
What?
Do you really think they'll be challenging for a title within 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got the money to do it.
They ain't though. They're in
Ain't
debt.
though, yeah.
But it's Man United. They will
We'll get
do
it back.
They'll get it
I
back.
don't
The
think
game's
so.
changing.
years.
They're wasting a lot of
Time.
time of the game changing.
Bro, you can't be
Are
Man
you saying
United
challenge? Are you
and
saying
not
challenge or win?
Challenge.
Like a real, I'm talking about a real title challenge.
Arsenal,
Like last
Arsenal,
3 days at
Arsenal,
least.
like Arsenal,
Like
like
Arsenal.
Man City,
And
like
Liverpool
that.
and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Bear
I'm
in
talking
mind
about a
that
real title challenge.
they've developed this kid called Kobbie Mainoo who they can't afford to pay the wage he's asking for, and he's talking about leaving the
But you think he's asking a bit too much, though, T?
But no, he's playing for
Why?
a 15th, 14th
Hold
place
on, why
Premier
though?
League
Why?
team.
Come on, Jay. He's a
Let's get
team.
back in the car though.
Why?
But Jay, listen. Respectfully, he hasn't done that much to warrant to get 180 a week.
But he'll get it though.
What do you mean?
He'll just get it
has
somewhere
Casemiro
else.
done a lot to get
Yeah, but his
350?
accolades has made him get that.
Yeah, but
350.
accolades, no one cares about accolades. You got.
But that's what it is, though. That's
you
what
gotta
I've come
update- I hate this, man. You got to update your
Facts,
resume.
though, Jay.
You got to update your resume. You got to update that resume all the time.
So
You
what's he
can't live
worth
on
then?
pass.
He's not worth 180.
Why not? The
He's
going
gonna
rate,
get
bro.
it.
What's the average salary in the Premier League now?
That's about
100 bags.
180. 2 bags.
Yeah, so what? He's not worth an extra 80.
No.
He played for England. in the World Cup.
So
Very well, to be fair.
Yeah.
what does that mean though?
It means he's worth 180.
He's worth at least
He's worth
110.
180.
Oh,
You can't go 180.
You can't start for England and not get that extra 80. Come on, boy.
Apparently, the
Like,
average wage is about 250 per month.
Yeah, it's 200. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
20. He's on 20 bags. It's too low for him, obviously. But that's his old
So what do you
contract.
think he should be on?
I think he should get at least. They should bump it to like 110, 100 bags.
Bro, but
Bro,
this
can I say one thing?
El Neni was on 70. El Neni was on 70.
No disrespect, yeah. But like Eddie and Nketiah was on 100 grand a week at Arsenal.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's after a
Is he
while
better
though.
than, he was on
Answer
100
the
grand a
question.
week
After a while, Eddie, when
What
Eddie
do you
first
think
came,
he's
he was
on
on
now?
100.
He's about 130 now.
Yeah, now, and that's
What, so you
and
think
now
he's
he's
better than
coming. He's an
Maynard?
established
Do you
striker
think
now.
He's not
He's not
established.
established.
Yeah, but he's coming into his
He's not
career.
even
though.
starting.
How is
Answer
Eddie
the question.
Nketiah? How is Eddie Nketiah?
Answer the question.
What?
Should Nketiah be on more money than Koumeni? Come
No,
on.
but he's warranted it though.
But how about this?
You're
How
good
about
of
this?
talent. You're good of
How
talent.
about this? You
You're good of talent.
You think Manchester United shouldn't pay him 180 bags?
No,
right?
no.
Someone will, which makes
That's
his
the game.
value 180 bags.
Fine, fair enough. But I believe that Man United shouldn't pay him
will?
180 bags.
Arsenal.
So many teams.
If we got Kobe Mainoo was paying
I think a
180
lot
bags,
of teams
I'd
will
be
want to
mad.
sign Kobe Mainoo.
Yeah.
I'd be mad.
And his
Okay.
next deal's a 5-year deal
Why
because
can't
of
he go
his
Arsenal?
age.
How old is he? He's
Even
a
more than
kid.
that. Even more than that. Like players are getting all 9-year deals now.
I don't know what that's about, but we'll get there.
Joe.
Number 12 on our list
Oh my God, we're at
is
12.
Diogo Jota.
I didn't pick him.
Nah, he
I
got.
didn't.
I tell you what, Jota, he's not on my list.
Yeah.
But
It's
Jota,
something.
fully fit Jota is serious.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
Who voted
Serious.
for him, that guy?
Lewis and
Lewis again.
Joe. Lewis is a Liverpool fan, and Joe is a stadium fan. So he'll have seen Jota lively all around
He's-
Selhurst
yeah.
Park.
He's the
He's
shortest person that can head a well, though.
No, he's sick, but he needs to stop. He needs
a
to.
salmon, but
So
he's
he's
injury
injured. I
prone.
think when he's having his best season, he does start.
Yeah, he's
Is
never
it fair to
fit.
say that he's injury prone now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
He's never fit.
And the last player to not make our list was number 3 on Jay's list, and it's Omar Mamouche.
What, Jay?
I thought about this.
Jay, what are you doing?
Why is Mamouche not?
So
on
you're
the
gonna
list?
you're gonna go about Mamouche, but you're gonna fight me for Kluivert.
Bro, how many goals has he got this year?
How many goals? You tell me, like 5 or something.
No,
What, he
he's
led
got
the
bro, he's got that 20 goals this year. What he's got in Japan, in Germany.
You love
He's got
Japan,
a lot.
don't you?
Yeah.
You love Japan.
He's got in Germany.
He wants to go back. He wants to go back to Japan. He wants to go back.
Mamouche got his hat trick against Newcastle from up front, right?
He's got 23 goals and 14 assists, all comps this year. He's got 3 in the Prem.
There we go. That's the stat that
3
matters.
and
Miles,
6.
don't look at me.
What do you
but that's
mean?
the
3
stat that
goals?
matters.
Why?
He got a hat trick.
We're counting what he done back in Germany.
That's this season though.
Oh, we've had a bad game here.
So you feel Kluivert's been better than Mamouche this season?
100%.
Bro, he's the
That's not how football
Of course
works.
he has. He's been playing for Bournemouth.
No, stop.
And he's been
Let's
getting
stop talking
more
about Kluivert,
goals.
please.
I genuinely think you're thinking of his dad.
No, I'm thinking
Hold
about
on,
the
can I
kid,
say one thing as well?
Kluivert.
How many penalties Kluivert scored? 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
He got a hat trick of penalties.
Penalties, bad thing now. Coming from a striker, is that a bad thing?
You know what? I'm with you.
Is that a bad thing, Jay?
No.
It's not a bad thing. A goal's a
it's-
goal, but
Okay, cool.
He's had a stinker with Kluivert, and now he's fighting. He's
No, I
fighting.
don't know, but he
Say
put
my bad.
Mamouche. Mamouche is a stinker. He
Why?
just came.
But he said
Yeah,
that
but
who's
he's
the
a
best
serious
this year.
player.
He's saying who's the best.
yeah.
He said
We've
he's
had
the
him for
third
3
best.
months.
No, but
Bro, it's
I
been
think
a tough list.
This
Nah, don't do
season,
this because
this
Jay's
season,
sitting here.
this
No,
season,
he's on my list.
even though he's playing in Germany's still the top league, you know.
Yeah, but Jay, he's been here for 3. Fair enough.
But
He's
you're
on my
talking
list.
about Man City. I'm talking about this season. Mamouche is a very good
Man City
player.
would
Yeah,
Kluivert,
He scored
though.
20 something goals, like 14 assists. 20 goals, 14 assists.
All right, I'm just not rating Mamouche.
Mamouche looks mad.
He looks mad, but he ain't in this
I thought
list.
about him, but yeah.
Well, he ain't made the list anyway.
Well, we've made it to our top 10, and since we made it to our top 10, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel and follow us on socials. We're at From My Left on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, which we're supposed to call X now. The Everything app, everything happens on X, allegedly. And yeah, subscribe and give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, 5 stars on Spotify. Miles, go on.
Google
Stone
review.
Cold's falling over. I don't like that. But yeah, we'll fix him later.
Stone Cold's the one, bro.
That's not right. Man.
That's not right.
I was watching Stone Cold this morning with my son on Netflix, boy.
You've been watching WWE on Netflix?
Yeah, my son loves it, man.
Quality.
My son loves it, bro. I watched, was it Stone Cold against Kane this morning?
Thank you,
Brilliant.
Spence.
Wow.
How old's your boy?
7.
So what's he got you keeping up with?
Everything, man. I do everything with my son.
That's sick.
Yeah, man.
Because you know, like
I'm still playing
A
computer games
7-year-old
with him.
watching wrestling from 1999, by
It's
the way.
woke.
That's
Yeah,
what
he loves it. He loves
That's
it. He
what
loves
I'm
it. He loves it.
You gotta bring it through the years.
If you go, he's funny. This kid.
You got to bring him through the
I
years.
says to him, "Who's your favorite rapper?" He's like Ice Cube.
Wow.
What? Oh, that's your fault.
Ice Cube. Yeah, but I play music.
Yeah,
in the
it's
car.
meant to be his
Like, he
fault.
likes
It was
it.
a good
He likes
game.
it.
Ice Cube's a
Yeah, he
great
likes
rapper.
it.
To this day, Ice Cube's still a great
He
rapper.
gets
rapper.
disrespect.
But are we
Yeah.
there yet? So fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'll be
innit?
there, yeah, as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Just quickly though, who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
That's tough, you know.
It's
I think I'm
tough.
going Stone Cold though.
Yeah,
Stone
Jay,
Cold.
come on.
So we have to pick him up.
Come on.
Stone Cold.
Who's your favorite rapper of all time?
Oh man, that's tough.
Ice Cube's not a bad shout.
It's not a bad shot.
Even
not Ice
Scared Go
Cube.
to Church. Do you remember that? Lil Jon. Banger.
Ice Cube's a bad shot.
Yeah.
But-
no, bro. There was a time.
No,
in
it's not a bad
history,
shot, that's not a bad
Ice Cube
shot.
was considered top
Ever,
5.
yeah.
No
Do you know what?
question.
I am going Ice Cube.
Oh,
I'm going Ice
stop
Cube.
it.
I'm going Ice Cube.
I get it.
I'm going Ice
I get
Cube.
it.
Nostalgic as well.
There's people down
Like,
south.
I remember when my yellow Sony tape cassette, whatever it was, listening to Death Certificate.
Yes. West Side Connection.
Yeah.
Super underrated.
Yeah.
Super underrated.
You know,
That's
he's
Ice Cube's
lost.
album, by the way.
I don't listen to albums. Only one songs.
And you're a DJ.
Today
Apart from
was-
Jeezy.
today was a good
Fog
day.
Motivation 101.
Oh,
Yeah, man, that's a serious album.
That's
Yeah,
it.
classic. I don't like Jeezy stuff now though.
Oh, no,
I wish he could drop that Fug Motivation.
Well, he's
again.
going through a divorce, so
Yeah, he's having a rough time.
But who's number 10?
Number 10 on our list, thank you, Miles, was voted for by Joe, Sven, Lewis, and Tigo. And he's had injuries. Dom Solanke.
Nah.
No.
I believe in Dom Solanke.
no, stop. It can't be belief.
He's been injured.
The list is the list is top 10 this year, and now you're going on. He banged last year.
Yeah.
Obviously, no one. We've mentioned no one I would put above him.
He's not on my list.
So,
He can't be on your list.
He's not on my list.
Start for Tottenham, they're 15th. Oh no, we're 15th.
No, but
Sorry.
he ain't performed them levels that he was performing last year.
That's why. That's my point. I'm looking at it
And
last
he's
year
at a better
thinking,
team.
you bang
And he's
goals.
at a better team.
Everyone's like, you need that move, and then I'm not seeing it.
And your last team are flying.
7 and 19 is not that bad though.
7 and 19. That's terrible.
Considering he had a knee injury for like what 6, 7 games.
Do you know what the thing is? I think again, it's not just goals; it's your overall performance. I think his overall contribution for Tottenham hasn't been as good
It's not the impact.
as when he was at Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's not the impact they needed.
Is that like that? Because I felt like, was it Darren
But I
Bent?
think he's
Was
a
it Darren Bent that had
good
that-
player, though. I think he's still a good
Who
player.
was the player that moved to Tottenham back in the day, but didn't bang, but they banged for someone else? It was Darren Bent, right?
Darren Bent was at Charlton. He
And
scored
he
20.
went, and he went Spurs.
Probably.
He did well at Spurs.
He did, yeah, he did
good
Okay,
at Spurs.
okay, cool. Was that move too big for him?
No, Tottenham was just a
Solanke?
mess
Yeah.
when he got there.
No, I think with Solanke, I think he will be one of the best strikers. I think he will be one of the. No, when I say one of the best, I think he'll be a top 5 striker.
Like
If he starts performing, Tottenham start performing, they get it right. I think he will be.
He came back
he's
from
a-
injury this week from a long injury. Played Bournemouth. He played okay. But Tottenham they're a difficult team to really suss out. It's young with all the injuries. It's so young. They had Maddison and Son on the bench.
Archie at the centre
He's
back.
working
I'm
hard.
going to be honest with you. I'm going to say it. Like, he's a goal hanger.
No, he's not.
No.
Jay, he's not- come on.
Nah, he's got more to his game than goal.
He's got more to his game than that.
No,
He's
he
got
does
more
all
to his
that
game.
like whip ball and he'll hold the defender and try and get his last foot on
That's
it. And
quality.
that's not. How's that?
But
quality?
he brings players into the game.
No,
He
I
does.
think that's a.
He could play.
That's hard. That's hard.
Because he was
That's
even
harsh.
playing at Bournemouth though.
No, he's not. I don't know him. I've never met him before.
Kind of was
I've never
kind
met
of
him.
is similar to you.
No.
Career path wise.
Oh yeah, not player
He won the
wise.
Golden Ball as a young player.
He did.
He was like at Chelsea. He was like,
Well, he's got to show it.
No. I think he's a very good player. I think he has to play differently now. He's at Tottenham because at Bournemouth he was a main guy. The team was built around him. He could go where he wants on the pitch.
All right.
People are looking for him now. He's at Tottenham. It's not.
Oh, I'm going to ask you this then. What's his thing? What's his like? You know, like he's not a finisher for me. Like, so what's his game?
No, I think it's the other parts. I think it's the other parts holding up the ball, bringing other players into the game, like his passing, his
Massively.
link up play, like them kind of things, and then he will get goals. Like
So he's
I
like
don't expect.
he's a glorified Jesus then.
no.
No, boys.
That's
Listen.
what's Jesus' thing?
No,
He just
no,
described
no.
Jesus for me.
No,
right?
you're
Okay, hold on.
No, I didn't.
In terms of link up, Solanke got better link up than Jesus.
Yeah.
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
Then Jesus.
No, that's not true. That's
I
not
don't
true.
not true,
think so. I
Tico,
think
man.
Jesus-
If you got Jesus dropping,
I think Jesus has got
dropping
better
into
link
the
up.
10, yeah, but
that's
you
link
can't-
up.
that- but Dominic Solanke as a
Stays-
forward
yeah.
is way better. Dominic Solanke can control the ball way up the top of the pitch, and that's what he was doing at Bournemouth. And where he played most of his games with back to goal. He's very dangerous facing goal as a creative threat.
If he's not careful, he will be in the worst transfer list.
Yeah, because he costs a lot of money.
Very
He costs a lot of money. But that's not his fault.
How much was it cost again?
60.
That's expectation. Exactly.
I think that's a going rate these days.
Yeah, but it's
Bruv,
expectation.
we pay 65 for Havertz.
Yeah, but Havertz is scoring goals though.
Havertz is
Havertz
better.
doesn't play for Arsenal.
Havertz is
Dom
better.
Solanke would score goals at Arsenal.
Jay.
Why you going to
Jay, you mad? I think Havertz has got more goals than Solanke now. He's been injured.
Havertz played all season.
No, Havertz is out now.
Now he is. But he's
Yeah,
played all
Jay, you
season.
got to catch up then.
He's played
I
out.
mean,
He's
Who's
played all
better?
season.
Who's better, Jay?
Solanke.
Who's better, Miles?
Havertz.
Jordy?
Solanke.
Tigo?
I'm going Solanke, yeah. As a striker.
Yeah.
Kai Havertz
Havertz
is an
not even
8
a
up
striker.
front.
And that just shows you how bad Solanke is right now.
Yeah, but you know,
Right now,
you know
right
what
now.
I
Can I say one thing
Right
to you?
now.
You don't know
Arsenal bought Havertz to play as left of the 3.
Yeah, he's an 8. Mhm. And he showed up.
And he's
Solanke.
doing a job. He can do a job, but he's not a striker. So I'm not going to say Havertz is actually better than a
We bought him
striker.
to replace Xhaka.
How do you feel about this season though?
Did I say we again?
I'm worried. Last year, Dom Solanke played all 38 league games.
Banged.
So this year with the injuries, it's not normal for him.
So you think if he wasn't injured, he'll be banged goals?
Yes, he would. He scored 7 in a bad Tottenham team with injuries. So yes, he would score more, and he's only scored more than 1 goal in one game. The rest of them are spread out across 1 goal a game, which means you would say potency-wise, he is a goal scorer.
I don't think Spurs fans are happy with Solanke.
They're not happy.
The way he does things.
I think when you say goal scorer, I think people start thinking about, is he just a bangers?
Mm.
I think if he stayed fit for a whole season over the course of like 5 years, I think he would get at least 15 Premier League goals.
At Spurs now today.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I think he would.
At least we got 18.
At Bournemouth, it doesn't matter if you do or don't. At Spurs, you have to, and I think that's the difference.
Bournemouth did it.
I'm not even ruling out that he does it this season.
Okay.
He's got 7 right now. What's 8 goals in the last 10 games?
If he gets 15, what's the forfeit?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, 8 goals. 8 goals in the last.
To your house. No, to your house. To your house. You're asking a question.
You'll get fired.
He's gonna get 5. Yeah, if he's fit, because he was fit this weekend, so he looks like he's kind of back. His movement was good.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Is he getting 15 this season? Just say it.
15. Is he getting 8 in 10? No, I don't think so. But I reckon he could get 15.
All right.
Or if it's 7 in 10,
That's a big turnaround. He ain't doing 50. He ain't getting 7 in
5. Let's say he gets 5 more.
He's getting dark.
You know what? It's Tottenham. They don't create.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say.
I don't think that would be. I think that would be a good season for him. He's out most of the season.
100%.
Is he a victim of a poor team this year?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because
I think Tottenham is as a whole. Like, and I'm an Arsenal fan. I think Ange gets so much criticism. I think it's unfair because ultimately, it's not just squad players that are out. It's his whole starting 11.
14.
Starting
Even
11.
the goalkeeper.
Yeah, including the goal. The only one that was fit was Poro.
It's his style of play, though.
Like, no. I know Ange as well, and I spoke to him recently, and I said to him, like, even what's your training like regimes like? Yeah, that's where he was. That's where he was. But I spoke to him like back here like a few weeks ago, and when they had a cup game at Villa and us, and it's like he can't even train players because you don't have a squad to train with, and when you got games Saturday, Wednesday. Like you come in the next day, recovery. Then Monday is like a light day. Tuesday you're preferring for Wednesday. Like when do you get time to train with players?
But if your style of play means your players are in a red zone, that's allegedly that's the thing.
And also you inherit players that struggle with the red zone, like James Maddison, who we know has great.
Bro, they played with five teenagers they were playing with as well.
Yeah, Ange didn't sign anyone. Let's be clear.
Fair enough.
We're still doing that.
So it's 2025. Managers don't sign players.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I'm not doing that no more. Number 9 on our list got votes from Jay, from Specs, from Miles, from Sven, and from Joe. Johan Wissa.
Yeah.
Combo. Bruv, you know what? He's very underrated.
He is.
I just see his bald head always celebrating. But you know, I said to God, I still don't think he's a striker.
Nah.
He's a striker.
Like, he wasn't a striker before, was he?
Exactly.
Yeah. He was. You know when Tony was there?
No.
When Tony was there, he was playing on one side.
Yeah.
He played on the left.
I thought it was 5-3-2.
No, he was on the right.
He was on the left, and then
Brett was on the right.
That's why I can't pick him. I see him as a striker.
He has been a striker.
13 goals, and he does a lot of like You know what the thing is? Like, I put him in. If I was to compare him, like I think this player that I'm about to mention is better than him. But I would compare him to like say similar game to Watkins. Similar. Like he runs channels, he gets involved, he scores a goal, he gets assists. He's a nuisance. Like I think he does that.
He's involved,
I think Watkins does more of it, but he does that. Watkins is a better team as well.
So you're indirectly saying that when Arsenal bidded for Watkins,
you should have got
Wissa should have been plan B.
No, I don't think Arsenal should have gone with Watkins. No, I wouldn't have been happy with Watkins at Arsenal.
Neither would I.
You also find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think he's a top player, Watkins.
Take Wissa?
Arsenal? No.
In January.
I need. You know what the thing is? This is okay. Who's Arsenal? Who's Arsenal?
Them three.
All right. When was the last time you got excited about a player signing for Arsenal?
Oh, a great question, you know. That's Declan Rice, surely.
I would even.
He's a top player.
Alexis Sanchez was the last. I'd say.
Mine was Ozil. Like, well, I got excited. Man coming from Real Madrid. I was like, and he was banging it at Real Madrid as well.
Alexis Sanchez.
I want to see someone that excites me now.
No, but why is he doing a funny face?
Because you already said it. And you went, no, let me talk about Ozil.
How can Sanchez be when he wasn't starting for Barcelona?
Because everyone knew Sanchez was going to bang up.
But compared to Ozil was banging him.
And you were talking about adding Sanchez to
Ozil. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sanchez came off.
Like, Sanchez came and, like, I thought he's going to be good.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Ozil
was like... It took you some Bergkamp.
Ozil was like...
Can I say something about strikers now, though, right? Because Arsenal need a striker, have needed a striker for 3 years. Keep adding plasters and pretending they've solved it, but they haven't. They know they need a striker. If you see certain players moving around, let's say Ivan Nilsson, let's say Raul Jimenez, let's say Liam Delap, you see them moving around the Prem. For the amount of money that you're talking about spending on an Isak or whoever the eventual solution is, you can actually buy 2 strikers. And there's nothing more valuable in football than a guy who can finish, can score. Player like Liam Delap, why not take a risk like 30 mil, 40 mil on a Liam Delap when you know what you're going to do is you're going to spend 80 mil and have no plan B? I don't understand why teams of all centre-backs buy the best. Full-backs develop the best. Don't get me wrong, don't buy the best. Midfielders buy the best. Strikers, there's so few of them, just buy the odds. Buy 2. Buy 2 for...
That's what I do on the
Buy 2 for... Exactly. Because one of them will probably score and you get them some slightly different game styles.
At least 20 goals.
You're going to get goals.
Yeah, at least 20.
I don't understand how these top teams
I like that, you know.
I love that.
I really like that.
We'll get there.
I think you're right. I think you got a point. But I think at Arsenal Football Club...
I'm desperate.
You need... Like, if Isak come, yeah? If Isak come, he'll raise the whole club. He'll raise the whole club.
And Wissa,
and you let 3 titles go by.
Wissa's not a striker.
No, but that's because we don't have a striker.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, go into the market and play the odds.
So you say
the odds are not a midfielder up front.
So you think Arsenal would have been up there if we had Wissa at the beginning of the song?
Definitely.
But I
don't know, man.
Definitely, bro. You needed goals.
I'm with Tigo. I think
Wissa. I'm not saying Wissa.
I think he's better than Everton.
I think Wissa's good at a team that plays direct, but I think at Arsenal where you have to
involve the player.
Yeah. I don't think he would be. Well, I think
Isak is perfect. You have Mikel Merino up there running around like a DM up front, and you're talking about you. And that's a couple but we're talking about extreme circumstances. You've lost the title.
Arsenal
You're not in the Champions League race because you don't have a striker.
Yeah.
And even when you get your strikers back, one of them is Jesus, not a striker, and the other one's Havertz, not a striker. So what realistically, I get it, you looked at last season 4, we were close. The difference has to have been a goal scorer up front. You didn't solve it.
I'll tell you what I think. Sorry, bro.
No, go, don't interrupt you.
This is the problems that I see at Arsenal. One, we're too over-reliant on that right side.
Yeah.
Right? But no one even cares about the left side. Because everyone just says, you know what, as long as we stop Saka on that right side, there's a good chance we could get a result here, right? So I think we need a striker and we need a proper left winger, right? And I don't understand why. I mean, there must be a reason why Arsenal haven't gone for Nico Williams when his release clause is 50-something million euros. Like, he must be asking for a lot of money, but even if he is asking for $300,000 a week, give it to it. Right?
And you got that left-hand side covered.
How can you not give Nico Williams?
He's one of the best left wingers in the world. He won the Euros.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to give him that much.
I believe in Martinelli.
Listen,
no.
You win the lottery and not want to take the money.
That's it. This is what I don't understand, right? This is what I don't understand about football. Fans and stuff like that. Right?
Yes.
This is what I don't understand.
This is what we need. We need this.
If you're good enough, you pay people what they're worth, right? And that's it. Like, you go to like Foden, for example. Foden's been quality for years. Like, he's on big money. He's still young. Where are you going to end up? What do you think Saka's going to ask for in his next deal? You think they're going to ask for 200
banks? Yeah, 200 banks.
He's asking for $500,000.
Yeah, he gets 200 banks.
Yeah, he's getting way more than that.
Saka gets like 250.
How much do you give up all that?
Saka gets like...
Havertz is the highest paid player at Arsenal on 265. Why is he going to ask for less than Havertz?
He gets 210.
What are you talking about? Okay, this is why I hate Arsenal fan.
That's why he asked.
You know, we should play a football manager game just.
Yeah.
See you negotiate.
You just lost that. I'm telling you, I get those.
He's got Neymar. He's got Neymar in the room. No, you should be honest about the
I'm
match.
scared for Arsenal. I'm scared for Arsenal. I have to say, man, because you know what? It's not far along the road. Whereas we don't start winning stuff. Players like Saka's gonna say, you know what, I don't Real Madrid. You know what? Like Saliba's I'm gonna say on record, Saliba's 2 years away from Real Madrid.
All right, boys. Number 8 on our list is a player who got votes from Specs, Geordie, Tigo, Dazza, and Lewis. Let's just let Jay get a little monologue out. It's Kai Havertz.
So I didn't put him in there because he's not a striker.
No.
He's not a striker, and listen, I think he's a very good player, but I don't think he's playing in his position. I think he's, when he's at Leverkusen, that's when you see the best of him. He was playing as a number 10, right? Arsenal signed him as a left side of the free player. I don't think he's playing. He does a job, and he's done a job, but he's not on my list because he's not a striker that I can rely on.
Facts.
He misses too many chances.
I'm not mad at him.
Kai Havertz being in, where's he, number 8th? I don't think that's a bad place for Havertz to be in this day and age of strikers, because that's not his strength to flick on and hold the ball, which he can do because his hold up play is very good.
And he's been a striker for probably as much of his career.
Now, though, you said we're here talking about now, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
This season,
I'm talking about now, though. No, this season he hasn't been bad. You're comparing him to last season, and the whole of Arsenal has dropped off.
No, I'm saying
as a
compared
team.
to these other players in the Premier League, compared to the other strikers, he doesn't deserve to be on that list ahead of those because other players have done better.
No, I think he's in and around where he's meant to be, because he scored 9 goals this season, and he's done his hammy in December, so he ain't gonna play for the rest of the season. And if it wasn't for Kai Havertz, Arsenal, I don't think Arsenal would even be second to some degree.
What?
Other than Saka.
I 100% agree. That is
Saka.
negligence by the manager, in my opinion. I genuinely believe you're talking about negligence by that manager. But that is why he probably is top 10. A lack of overall quality of strikers in the league, and the fact that he has now probably been a striker as much as he's been a midfielder in his career. Just
but it's
all
round game.
Period at Chelsea
I think you're right there. I think one thing I definitely would say, and it's not me. I'm not a hater
By the way,
at all.
you're having a good day.
I'm not a hater at all.
You're having a good day. That's your second one.
Again, I'm not a hater at all, and I love the game, and I appreciate that. I don't like it when I hear people say he's shit. Like, because no player in the Premier League is shit.
Yeah,
Let me just tell you that from
respectfully.
now.
Come on, man. Everyone's watching. Come on.
Everyone's at a level.
Everyone's at a level. There's just different levels. People don't understand that. But one thing I would say is, in the era that I was coming up in, there was a serious striker at every team almost.
Facts.
In the world.
Facts.
And it's not just the Premier League. You think about all the strikers that were there. There was even serious strikers on the bench at Premier League.
Facts.
Like, can you imagine Jermaine Defoe at one point? I forgot who was playing up front, but he was on the bench for Tottenham. He would come on and make an impact. Jermaine Defoe's a Jermaine Defoe today would go and score like 20 goals, Premier League goals, quick.
Because you don't know. He's pointing at you because you don't know that. You don't know that.
He'll go and score 20 Premier League goals quick.
You're getting schooled today.
No, but that
But how
what
much
you just said goes for the whole list.
How much of Jermaine Defoe's game goes if his 50% of his job now is pressing the goalkeeper's short goal kicks?
Yeah, but he would be used to that, because you would get used to that.
You would
because you
get
come
used to
up
it.
and you would get used to it, because
But
that's the way. That's the
why those
philosophy.
strikers have become wingers. Is because it's so much running inside, it's so much pressing on from the outside that they've stopped being strikers at that point.
No, but if you say to Jermaine Defoe, I need you to stay up front and just be a number
He's not.
9.
Jermaine Defoe's not striking.
You can move forward and you can drop deep sometimes, but I need you to be in the width of the box. Jermaine Defoe will score 20 Premier League goals.
Jermaine Defoe in this era is a left forward. He's on the left wing.
No, he's not.
Number 7 on our list is also a player you might say not a striker. He was voted high by Jay, high by Miles, Dazza had him, Sven had him high, and Joe had him, and it's Mateus Cunha.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is not a striker.
Yeah, I didn't pick him because he's not a striker. I like him.
Do you know what?
Oh, you've had a bad game here, but go on.
No. I'll say if I was looking at Cunha, because he plays in that formation, right? They play 1 up front and then 2 like number 10s. But I think at another team like João Pedro, he's that kind of player. So that's what I'm comparing him with. That's why I put him in, and I was like, yeah, he's had a great season in a poor Wolves team.
Very.
If it weren't for him, they'd be in a relegation battle for sure.
I mean, they still
he scores goals. He's got assists. That's why he's in my top 10.
I get it. Yeah, and I like him.
He's in my top 10 too, to be honest.
Is that you picked him?
Yeah, I picked him. Yeah, I'm not happy with the pick, but it's a João Pedro team.
Yeah.
He's rated though. Like Pep rates him. Yeah. I think Arteta might be looking at him.
He'll get a good move.
Temperament though.
He'll get a good move.
Temperament.
I think the temperament is just lashing out of like he doesn't want to be at Wolves.
But he doesn't do that all the time, does he? That's the first time I've seen him react like that. I haven't seen him react.
I don't think.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The one when he like headbutted someone, stamped on someone, punched someone.
Oh, that's
all
what
at
I'm thinking.
once.
Because he stole glasses too. So there's
He stole glasses.
Oh yeah,
he stole my man's glass off his face. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Mateus Cunha he's one of the best strikers or / false strikers in the league, 100%. Because what he's doing at Wolves is crazy.
I didn't see him as a striker, but yeah, if that's the case, if we're going to do that, then I should have swapped him for Havertz.
I'm not mad at that.
When you saw Arsenal linked with him, was you like, okay, this is better?
No, because I think Arsenal need a striker.
Same.
So he's the same as Havertz and that.
Yeah, like
But
that's
if we get him, he's not our striker though. I think he goes
He
left
would
8.
be your striker.
I think he goes left 8. And then Rice goes to the 6. Then
we
we get a
linking-
striker.
No, I'll tell you what needs to happen with Arsenal. This is what needs to happen with Arsenal.
Okay,
Arsenal needs
I see what's going on.
Arsenal needs to put
We're linking everyone to
Declan
Arsenal.
Rice is a defensive midfielder again because he had a serious season last year. This year he's
100%.
been inconsistent because Arteta keeps moving him around 8 to 4, 8 to 4, 8 to 4. He's a defensive midfielder.
Okay, hold on.
Straight away.
Hold on.
Your memory's bad.
Hello.
Your memory's bad.
No, he's talking about when we said Partey should play defensive over Rice. He's saying that other way
That
around.
was last season. He was. Partey was he's a better 6.
And we said it over the phone this year as well.
No, Rice should be in the 6.
Okay, all over.
Rice should be in the 6.
What's 6?
Last season.
What's
DM.
What you're saying?
6, 8, 10.
We call it 4.
Yeah. Right, and then I'm putting Odegaard on left of the 3. I'm putting Nwaneri right of the 3. I'm putting Saka up there. I don't care whoever's left wing.
That's a bad team.
Whoever's going to play left wings, Odegaard's going to help them. And then I need a striker.
Jay, you don't like Odegaard in the 10?
No, I don't like. We don't play as a 10. He don't play as a 10.
But you see this role he plays higher. You don't like it?
No, I want him to play that role on the left, so Nwaneri can play on the right.
Why?
Because he's more of a goal threat. He can glide past players.
If you look at Odegaard was so high in that game against Manchester United on the right with no outlet there. He's just carrying the ball into trouble. If you give him that deeper and have someone
do you know how good Nwaneri can be? Do you know how good he can be?
It's amazing.
I'm telling you right now, yeah. If Arsenal started him or even finished him like this season, playing him in Odegaard's position, put Odegaard on the other side, I think Arsenal will be a better team.
And they should do that.
Put Trossard on the left, put Martinelli on the right, and then put someone up front.
Oh my God.
But number 6 on our list is a player who I think that Arsenal should now go and get because I feel like the only reason they didn't go get him is because of the Man City thing. But I genuinely believe he's going to make a big move this summer, and whoever gets him is laughing. Is Liam Delap.
I had him number
100%.
one on my list.
He's a bully, you know.
Where did I have him?
I had Liam Delap.
I had him 10th because he's getting relegated.
I had him 9th.
I had him first.
I had him 8th. I had him 8th.
Third time.
I had him
30.
I had him 8th.
I had him 9th.
But you know what the thing is?
He's a throwback, man.
If you're talking about, I had him 8th because he's at Ipswich. But if he was playing at another team, I think he would score more goals and be higher.
Definitely.
And he's scoring a lot of goals.
He can play in your era.
Delap.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Delap.
Yeah.
I think
You got to think he's out
he
the
does remind me of Shearer though. Like the way he plays.
But he's out of the
A
Man
young
City
Shearer.
Academy. They were saying at City that they were trying to like build a second Haaland, but one who could bring the game on more. And that's what they thought they were developing. I think maybe they lost patience.
Doesn't stop.
They needed to
I think
sell.
he lost patience. I think he just wanted to go and play, and I think that's great for him because now he's put himself like he's not far away from the England squad.
No.
Arsenal should buy him this summer.
He's not far away from the England squad. If Arsenal
Liverpool
can't-
should buy him this summer.
I'll tell you right now, Liverpool and
Man
Arsenal
United
don't
should
beat
buy him
Isak.
this summer.
Yeah, but one of them ain't going to get him.
Yeah.
Why they go Man United? He should go Man United. I think
Because
that's a
they're
good.
bad. No one cares about Man United.
But that's a good jump. That's a good. That's a good move for him.
Do you watch
in his
him?
career?
Do you know what the thing
Yeah,
is?
of course I watch
Do
him.
you know
He's
what-
wicked. He gets a shot on target every game.
I'll tell you where I'd like to see him go because I think Isak will leave. I'd like to see him go Newcastle.
Good shout.
That's a shout.
Good shout.
That's high, you know? It's higher than what you said.
Yeah, Man United.
You're having a...
What are you saying? Man United's a
You're
good- it's a
having
good
a
move.
stinker today.
But have you seen your
Every
shirt?
point. No one has agreed with one. You got
this is
five.
the-
You
no,
got
I
5
think
years
myself.
suspended.
You're a shareholder. We do have to vote. I think Delap's the real deal. I think every top team that other than Man City, who, by the way, probably have a buyback. They probably could even
Do they
bring
have
it
a
back.
buyback?
I'd imagine so. You don't let a player go to Ipswich thinking, well, he ain't going to bang there. You would create that
I
option
still
to bring him back.
think they're not interested though.
Nah, they're not interested. Nah,
I was
because
shocked
everybody's
with
put
his
the money on the
physicality, man. He is on bullying.
He's good. Yeah, I see him holding big
he's on it,
defenders
bro.
off.
He's
Yeah, he's
strong.
strong. He's good.
Looks like Ozil a bit.
I see him hold up. What's the guy? Was it him at Tottenham? The defender now?
Romero.
No, the
Van der Ven?
black guy. The black guy.
Oh, Danso.
So I see him holding off him. I think when I was like, boom. I was like, that's
was
good.
very bad.
Yeah. No, he's strong. He's strong.
Danso looks like Harry Pinero. They think.
Who?
Fair.
No, he does. Yeah, Danto reminds me of Harry Pinot.
Oh, I can't see it. Hairline's low though. It's here. Hairline right
Danto,
here.
Yeah. Slightly see it. Slightly see it. Yeah.
Oh, you got your point.
What?
Huh? Pardon?
Milton Keynes.
Danzo.
Yeah.
What?
He played for Reading and Milton Keynes before going to Germany.
Was that on loan from Southampton?
No, when he was 6.
6? Shut up.
All right, sorry, we're off track. We're off track. He's Ghanaian. He was born in Austria. He moved to Milton Keynes.
He edited that.
You can change on Wikipedia.
Exactly, bro.
Liam Delap's going to have a big market this summer. There's a lot of teams that need strikers.
They should grab him. Yep.
And I think at his age and his technical ability and education at Man City, it doesn't get better than that. I think he's ready to go.
Do you think he's Liverpool ready? If they don't
I
get
think
Isak?
so.
No,
Because they don't go.
no.
They play up front.
No.
They play Darwin Núñez, Diogo Jota, who really should be drifting.
It's
from
expectations,
the left, and they
Tigo.
play.
He can't join champions.
Yeah, you
But
can't
he
join
starts
Champions.
on
You're answering the
Champions
question
League.
wrong.
Liverpool have to rebuild. If Liverpool lose Trent, Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Alisson this summer, they're rebuilding
But I
anyway.
think Virgil's already agreed a contract, right?
Yeah, has he?
I don't know. I
Come
felt
on,
like he had.
exclusive. Come on, Jay.
I felt like he had.
Jay,
I don't know. I thought he
They
did.
went golf last
I thought he did. I thought he did. I
don't
think
think
Trent's
so.
leaving, but I think
Now, T, you've
Van
answered
Dijk
that
is-
question wrong though, man. There's just a space for a striker.
Yeah, he has. I think
no.
the Liverpool shot is more worse than the Man United shot.
Yeah.
There's more to work with at Manchester United than he is at Liverpool. Him just being at Liverpool.
what?
No,
Say again?
he will have a better career for his development right now, I believe, if he plays for Manchester United than Liverpool.
What?
He would.
Nobody.
Yes.
Don't use the word development.
Let what are you talking about?
I don't want to leave
What are you talking about, my friend?
That was reckless. That was reckless. That's reckless. Man United.
Yes, bro.
Most of the Man United players will leave Man United right now.
Yes,
They
bro.
could.
You're beyond the Amarin. It's a new system.
2 young strikers have just gone there and bombed. And you reckon that's a good place for a striker to develop?
Ten Hag signings.
Thank you, Jordan.
So?
Thank you, Jordan.
So?
What? He's gonna go to Liverpool and do what? And do what? What's he gonna do at Liverpool?
If I'm leaving
Score
Delap, I'm
goals.
not getting United. That's a risk.
No, I'm not going If Isak
Going to Liverpool's
leaves,
the easy thing to do.
I think I would prefer to go to Newcastle than Man United.
Yeah, I hear that.
I think Delap could play for Newcastle.
I hear
and I think
that.
he could play for Arsenal. Genuinely. If Arteta is serious about having a striker, and he might not be, because I don't think Pep
Wait a
wants
minute, hold on.
We don't get Delap.
No, wait, hold on. Let's FM him again. You're Liam Delap. Where you going?
Man United, Newcastle, Liverpool.
I'll go to Newcastle
And then?
Don't say Liverpool.
and then I'll go Man United.
Why?
I'm not going to Liverpool.
Why?
Wait, no,
But you're
no,
saying
it's-
Liverpool, but he's saying Liverpool like any striker go to Liverpool and fit in. Any striker.
Today you can't go Newcastle than United.
Any striker. You saying
Today you
Liverpool
can't
is
go
like
Newcastle than Man United.
But you'd rather go Man United than Newcastle?
No, I'm saying the career path. Like if you're at Newcastle, you're there. Then it's maybe Liverpool.
Okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Because we elevate. We don't come down after that. We
if I'm
elevate.
I'm not going to Liverpool right now. I'm not going to Liverpool. The expectations, it's not going to do anything.
Their striker options are Darwin Núñez.
No, but I understand, but they're champions.
Gakpo
They're
sometimes.
champions, bro.
No,
Gakpo's on the
they're
left now.
champions, bro.
Gakpo's played
Plays
really
in
well on the
midfield
left.
down on the
No, I
left.
hear what you're saying, but if you're the champions, then
It's
just
true,
go
T.
and grab someone big.
It's true.
Yeah,
T.
you don't go get Liam Delap.
So no, that's not what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
I ain't saying.
No, I'm saying no specs. I said no specs. I said the
That's just not how it
expectations is too
works
big
now,
for him.
though.
I ain't making eye
No,
contact over there.
If Liverpool, let's say Arsenal and Liverpool go for Isak, and I'm not saying he's leaving Newcastle, by the way, because they've still got a good chance to get
He's not
Champions
going
League.
anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
If he goes to Liverpool, I think Arsenal should look at Delap.
I think Newcastle are a great club. I think they're one of them clubs that are ascending. But I feel like
It's time.
I don't think Newcastle are close to winning the league, and I feel like if he goes to Liverpool, definitely are.
But it's like
Arsenal definitely are
All right,
close
so
to it.
let me ask you this.
Like,
Let me ask you this. Let's say Isak goes PSG or whatever. He goes somewhere else.
it's a bad move.
Delap's on the radar.
for
You taking
Newcastle,
him for Arsenal?
No.
You taking him?
like I'm not.
Come on, do
But,
you?
No, I'm
but
not-
Jay,
I'm
if we
not
take
like-
him, we need to get another striker. Just know that.
You know this. You're bougie.
No, I'm not. Do you know what the thing is? I'm not
As it
saying
is
no
a
because I
thing,
think
by
he
the
is. I'm not saying no, but I
like
just
Tigo
I would
said,
like
260s,
the reason
230s.
why I'm hesitating is because I think Arsenal can go and get better strikers than him. Right
Facts.
now.
After Isak.
Huh?
After Isak, who? Yeah, good question.
Why not take a punt on Gyökeres? Why not take a punt on Gyökeres?
Is he better than Delap?
No, I won't
What?
bring Gyökeres.
He's doing it in the Champions League.
Yeah, but I didn't
Why
see
is
him do well.
Gyökeres better than-
I didn't see
Why
him
is he
do-
not better? He's doing his numbers is
He
crazy.
played for Coventry as well, by the way.
He didn't do well enough at Coventry.
That's fine. But he
Brighton.
did for Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, but they're not
What
one
do
of
you
the
mean?
best
Where
leagues.
Ruben Amorim was winning every game.
Yeah.
And they're top.
And then when he went,
they're
to the
top now
Champions
without-
League,
They're top without him now.
it's fine. That's cool. But he
not
went to
good
the
league.
Champions League. He's done it in the Champions League. He's done it in the Champions League. His numbers are crazy.
I'm not paying 80
Is
million.
Delap scoring goals against Man City in the Champions League?
Name me 15 teams in Portugal.
An impasse here. Okay, so not.
Yeah, I would like. I mean, if you can get them, right? Is it if you can get them?
Yeah.
Victor Osimhen.
I wouldn't get him either. I like Laura Martinez. I like.
That's a good striker.
I like Vlahovic.
No.
Vlahovic.
Stop.
Serie A strikers though.
Yeah, good now.
No, I think he would be good. I think he would be good at Arsenal.
He should never have gone Juve.
No, I think exactly.
Delap's
I think he would be good at Arsenal.
Vlahovic is gone.
Listen, Mark, obviously you can see I'm a big Delap believer. I think Delap's going to be on big lists this summer, and I think he does because Ipswich are probably going to go down. Even though I really like them.
Me too.
He's not going to the Championship.
He's going Juve.
He's not going Juve.
I'll take Delap.
Why not?
I'll tell you who I try and go for. It never happened though. Never ever happened. Kane.
Yeah, they should go for Kane.
Yeah, but never happened.
I believe there's more to
Why
it
never?
than that.
Why never?
I believe it's possible.
That'll ruin his whole legacy.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Kane would be an idiot to go to Arsenal.
Why?
That'll ruin his whole legacy, his whole football.
What legacy?
Tottenham his Premier League.
What is run around?
It'll ruin his whole Premier League. His legacy will be because, like you said, there's no guarantee if he comes to Arsenal, he's going to win us the league.
So
There's no guarantee.
How does he lose out? How does he lose out?
How does he lose out? So he tarnishes his whole career.
Why does he tarnish it? So why?
What's he
No,
tarnished?
it's going to be a stain on his career.
I can't go Tottenham no more.
There's going to be a stain on his career.
Why?
What for? Maybe. For a maybe.
Maybe nothing.
Maybe
no,
what?
it's not.
He's
Go play
guaranteed
for a good
goals.
team.
Yeah, but he's not. He might. If he goes to Liverpool, they're going to win the league, right?
No.
There's no guarantee that he wins the league. It's either
Right,
Liverpool
Liverpool.
or Man City. Kane.
What are you talking
No.
about?
If he goes to
Arsenal.
Liverpool,
Arsenal,
if
Chelsea.
if Kane goes to Liverpool or Man City, it's probably a guarantee that he's going to win
Yes.
the league.
No, it's not. What are we all just ignoring the fact that Liverpool are basically running the wheels
Yeah, I
off
know,
of
yeah,
four
it's
players
reckless.
right now?
You've been reckless,
And once
though,
those
man.
four
That's
players
is
are
that too much
out,
caffeine?
Bro,
Is that too much caffeine?
you're not getting mad.
We should take a
clean
break.
energy.
Let's take a break. Wait, quick advert, quickly.
So we're probably talking
like
too
and
much
subscribe.
about Arsenal. Yeah, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. But we're talking too much about Arsenal. Obviously, we've got a former Arsenal striker who's also an Arsenal fan
That's
who's
right.
from Islington. It makes it difficult. And Miles is here.
Actually from Islington.
Actually from Islington.
Islington.
Knows about the driving range in King's Cross. And
Born in
everything.
Whitty?
No. Born in. Oh no.
UCH.
Wait, you just know where you're born?
No.
UCH.
I was born there.
Wait, what's going on?
I was born there because you said Whitty. It threw me. So I was like, I always said Whitty. I want Whitty Park, you know.
Number 5 on our list was voted for by everyone except for Sven, Tigo, and Specs, and it's Ollie Watkins.
Not really. Like,
Ollie Watkins on your list.
Nah, because last year was mad, and this year it's not
Last
the
year
same.
he was great.
Yeah, but this year's not the same. So let's be honest.
He had the injury though as well.
Yeah, but that's excuses. He fell off a bit. Come on, he fell off
He has fallen off a bit.
a bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. It's like England, Euros, class.
Do you think Duran could have been a part of it, like throwing him off a bit?
Yeah.
Jay, do you
That
know
could be a
what
thing.
I think? You can tell me if I'm wrong because you're a striker. I think he is 2025's Welbeck.
Great shout.
Yeah. But I like Welbeck.
I like Welbeck.
I like Welbeck.
You bit Watkins.
I like Welbeck. I think Watkins is a top player. I don't think Watkins is going to get you 20 Premier League goals, but I think he'll get, like last year, what did he get? Like
He got 20. 19. He got 19 last year.
and
no
like
pens.
12 assists or something.
Yeah,
didn't
no
he?
pens.
I think some things just are what they are. Like they keep trying
Did he
to
get 14 and 14 or something like that?
they keep
Premier
trying to
League
move
goals?
him up, and I think he's supposed to just be there at Villa.
I didn't even know he ain't even a natural number 9. You know,
No, yeah, he's always
Yeah,
winner.
yeah, in Brentford. Yeah.
He's
Exeter,
played,
he was a
a lot
midfielder.
of positions.
Is
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Exeter was midfielder.
Yeah.
Did you not see his 1-on-1 against
Yeah, I see that the other day.
brother?
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want to. That's why I don't want to Arsenal.
Oh, that was against.
So I think I want someone clinical.
But Jay,
It's against Bournemouth.
but last year,
no.
Yeah, the one when he tried to lift.
Brentford.
Brentford.
but Jay,
Horrible.
last season he's burying. This is what I understand. It's like last year he's clinical, and then this year it's like
How many goals did he score last year?
19.
13 assists.
Premier League. See, that's a great
It's
season.
mad still.
And this
And
season
no
is what?
pens.
This season is what so far?
No pins.
He took no penalties last season.
Didn't score in
that's
his last
a great
5 though.
That's not good. You can. That's what I'm
But he
saying.
had a great season.
You set a
and,
bar.
and then he plays for England and done really well as well. I think Ollie Watkins is a top player, but I just don't think he will suit Arsenal.
I think he will suit Arsenal.
That was
Let's
a panic.
stop talking about Arsenal, Jay.
Yeah, but he asked me. So will you take him at Arsenal? I said no.
Yeah, no,
Just because of the bit. We'll stop talking about
So
Arsenal.
after so where does Ollie Watkins go after this?
Nowhere.
That's Villa.
He just stays here and he just sees out the rest of his career.
Aston Villa are a serious club, you know.
But I think they're gonna get rid of him off this summer.
Kinda. If Aston Villa don't make the Champions League this year, they're gonna have to sell players.
They're gonna sell him.
Do you
They're
not
gonna sell
think
him.
he was?
They're at their cap. Right
Yeah,
now,
but
spending.
I'm saying that they got Rashford there.
Yeah.
They've got
bought Rashford and
God,
Asensio and
but I think that's why though.
but they
get
to
him
get
into
to the Champions League, but they have to do it.
Is he?
And that to me, that kind of Vegas
isn't it?
style, that Vegas style, like rolling the dice. To me, I'm like, okay, you're not a serious club.
Jay, do you think?
I rate if you do it, sick. But you're not a serious club if you're rolling the dice like that. Rashford on loan with a 40 million option, paying his full wage. Asensio, Daniel Marlon in the window. Yeah. You're trying to goals your way to the top 5.
But I think you've got players they can. I think they got players they can sell.
They have, yeah.
Like I think Ramsey. I think they could cash in on him.
Morgan Rogers.
Ramsey.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Rogers. Sorry, Rogers is what I like.
Ramsey,
they can sell Rogers.
What's the Jamaican guy's name on
Bailey.
that?
Bailey.
Bailey.
By the way, he can go.
Fell off.
Bailey. I think they've got players that they can sell.
Watkins.
Do you know what the value in the market though is defenders, and they ain't got sellable defenders.
Mings.
Matson,
they got Konsa.
Matson they could sell. He's done well at Dortmund. He came to England.
There's a market for him.
Mings.
There's no market for Mings.
Konsa.
I don't know.
There's a market for me. There's a 20 million move for
Do you think?
There's not 20 million.
The
for
thing is,
Mings.
you're right, because if I'm seeing players going. Diassi's gone. Where's Diassi gone?
Diassi's at Villa.
He was good against Brentford.
Man of the match.
Yeah. Do you think?
I think Mings is better than him.
Of course he is. I'm a big Tyrone Mings fan. He's a 31-year-old who's had a couple of big injuries in his career.
Yeah, big injuries.
Do you think Watkins was worried about Duran?
I think it puts you off, doesn't it? I think if you know that you're going to play week in, week out, you know that for sure.
Did it happen to you? Can you play like a Rashford with a poacher? You can't, can you?
What, as a 4-4-2?
No, in these formations that these.
Yeah, so I like Rashford's a left winger all day for me.
Like, can he play with a fast forward like who tries to beat the line? He can't, can he? Because he wants to do the same thing, right, from that side.
Yeah, but I think why Ollie Watkins is really good for Rashford is because if Rashford gets the ball in the wide area and he's driving inside, Watkins makes them runs in behind. All of a sudden, he's got that space there. You got Asensio.
Villa sick. They got a serious Rashford's inverting a lot earlier now than he was at United. United was all down the wing. Right now at Villa, he picks up the ball and he inverts very quickly. It's really.
I can't wait to see. I'll tell you what I want to see. It ain't happened yet, but I want to see from the beginning. Asensio on the right, Rogers and Rashford and Ollie Watkins. I want to see how that goes.
From like the whole season.
Yeah, that
is like top 4, isn't it?
Yeah. I look at that and I say that's one of the best forward lines in the country.
Emery's a G.
Emery don't keep these things going long though.
No, he doesn't. He tries it and
he doesn't. Like one of them's gone next year.
This is a fruit machine. Pull today. What they've done in this window, they are hoping to push. What's the fruit machine pull?
Fruit machine pull. That's a bad one. Trying to hit the jackpot.
I think they're low, but they're not. They're a few points off.
Yeah, it was a good win this weekend. But number 4 on our list was voted for by every single person here. Specs and Geordie had him highest. Geordie can probably explain why better than anybody else. He's Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Oh, I'll tell you what, yeah. When I played FM18, he banged too many goals. So I edited it. Because I thought this is fake. But they were right.
For Lyon or?
No, for Palace, bro. Okay. They had Mateta and Edouard. And he banged too many goals. And I said, no, this is fake. But it's come true. Do you know what? And Glasner has changed his life. And I thought it was a purple patch. But no.
Apparently, the problem with his career was actually
Kane Rose.
Was what's his name? Roy coming back. Because Vieira really liked him. And Roy came and didn't like him and wanted to play a completely different system. Then when Glasner's come in, he's built it all around him again. And to me, I think he's sick and I think building around him is clever. But there's a little bit of a mentality thing I don't know if I trust. Because he kind of ducked out. Like they brought in Odsonne Edouard to compete with him. He didn't like that. And he asked to leave after 6 months of good football once Glasner came in, which I think again is a bit... And then I just look at the way his injury record and everything else, when he's at his best, I don't know if I can build around
No, T, first of all, he asked to leave because you would. After a good hot streak. And just coming off the Olympics with France.
Yeah, and you're scared because Hodgson might come back.
Hodgson might come back. Like he's held Nketiah back like this.
Yeah.
I tell you, I spoke to Mark Bright, who's obviously at Palace.
Upstairs, isn't he?
He lives in the stadium.
And he gave me a good insight about Mateta because I think Mateta's a really good player. But again, can he do it somewhere bigger? I think at Palace it suits him because they are a pretty direct team. But Mark said to me, he's probably their most important player because if you don't have him up front, you don't get the best out of Sarr and Eze. And I feel like he's done so well. I think he scores goals, he holds the ball up well, he can dribble past players. but sometimes he's not as pleasing on the eye as other players.
Yes, that's what I was waiting for.
That's why he gets the raw end of the deal. But I think he could definitely play at a high level.
How high?
Congolese, man. Do you know what we need to stop doing? Because this is what we grew up on. He is maybe just meant to be at Palace.
But if he went, okay, let's just say
This is his level.
we keep talking about this, but like if he went, if Isak leaves Newcastle, he could go and play at Newcastle.
No.
Why can't he?
No.
Why can't he?
You can't.
Why?
Oh, Eddie
Because
Howe's football.
you're going from a striker's getting you to 15 to
But
16,
Callum
17
Wilson
goals.
plays there. Callum Wilson plays
But Callum
there. I
Wilson's
think
been
he's better.
shifted away, though.
Yeah, but Callum Wilson, when he plays, he scores goals. That's why I think Mateta could play and score goals.
Yeah, but
I think he's better than Callum Wilson.
Yeah, but for what Newcastle's trying to do and trying to achieve now, I don't think Mateta's going to get them there. You can't go from Isak to Mateta. That's a drop. That's a big drop.
Listen, you're not getting better than Isak anywhere.
Yeah, but you could get better. You could get better than Mateta
Who?
though.
Who?
You could get better than Mateta. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think like there's not many players at the
Better
moment.
than
Like
Mateta.
Premier League as well, you know. The Premier League's a different league.
But,
to most
Crystal
people.
Palace is around his
His
level.
run at the end of last season.
Yeah, it's
Mad,
crazy.
isn't it?
It's mad.
It's mad,
crazy.
bro.
I think it's more than a goal a game in the last 10 games.
It's mad,
Yeah,
bro.
this is what I'm saying. And he's even now when he plays, he's a goal threat.
And he's got a
You
celebration.
can just throw balls in the box. I mean, in the box. You can throw balls in the box. He can header.
I think he needs to be investigated though, because remember when we watched
Yeah.
he was horrendous.
Where, first game.
It was last.
That's Roy.
Yeah, but do you know how difficult that is?
That's Roy.
You know that the hardest game of the season, the first game.
But you know, it was the way he was running.
Exactly.
The things he was doing, I've never seen in football before.
Well, like badly.
Like, I don't remember when he was trying to control the ball. He's got his hand up. He's got his hip that side.
That's what I'm saying. But he's not pleasing on the eye. But I'm saying he is a handful. He'll score you goals.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tuck his shirt in.
I think honestly, again, I don't want
I
to.
think he's on more than a goal a game in his last 8 games, by the way.
No, he's on fire.
No, but seriously,
he just got.
That's what I'm saying.
this form can get you moved to you.
And has he got assists? What's his assist as well?
No, his assist ain't high.
He would never set you up.
He's at the end of the move. He'll get layoffs. He'll get flick ons and
There's
stuff
no
like
one
that.
joining him at Palace.
Yeah, have you seen his swag?
I ain't.
A shirt with the gym Nike tracksuit.
I love you.
I swear that he doesn't care.
Don't do that. Don't do
And
that.
he's got like a hat to the side.
Don't lie.
But at least every time
I swear
when he
down.
finishes his career, then
Don't lie.
I see ballers spending bare money on clothes these days, and they don't understand that clothes. There's eras. You're just wasting all them thousands of pounds. I used to be one of them.
Yeah, I know. Bare players. So
what did you-
changing room wearing Ed Hardy top to bottom, and yet then they move clubs and they're like, "Where's them clothes going?"
Did you ever wear Carl Carney?
No,
Jay, you're lying. Jay, you're lying.
bro, I can't.
You know what Carl Carney?
No, I swear I never did. I swear I never did.
No, he was Lylan Scott.
I swear.
Was you Lylan Scott?
No, I wasn't that either. I was through the loom.
Oh, no, yeah.
Through the loom. Travel market. Travel market.
I'm watching you, you know.
I don't know about your easy background. Oh.
Number 3 on our list was number 1 for Specs. Everyone knows who that is. He's number 2 for Miles, though, begging it. Chris Wood.
Honestly,
Why am I begging it?
That's not your guy.
It's not about being my guy. It's about this season, right?
Where is he? He's not on your list.
No, yeah. So why is he doesn't have to be my guy?
Let me tell
Where was
you
he
what.
on your list, though?
He was second. I think he's the second best striker in the
You're
league.
begging
right
now. You're begging.
No, it's this season. No, it's your guy.
No,
No,
bro,
Chris
you're
Wood's your guy. I don't
begging.
want anything to do with no Wood.
All right.
I don't want nothing to do with that.
Oh
That's
my
you.
god.
Bro, you best pause there.
What he's doing this season.
Okay, but I'm just saying to you, based off all the stuff we've done over the years.
Yeah.
You try to muckadash me, if that's a word,
Yeah.
about picking Wood in drafts and stuff.
Of course.
And then now all of a sudden he's second on your list. At least put him 10th. It's all about being consistent.
Yeah.
That's what we do on this show.
Yeah.
Why is he second?
He knew he could be a top 3 striker. You
That's
never
it. That's
believed
it.
it.
But I still don't believe that he's going to be the best striker of all time. No. But
You
this
can't, put him,
season,
you can't put him second on your list based
but
off the
this
show.
Yeah, but going
you
off this
can't put him
season,
second. You can't.
I've put him second because I believe what
You
he's doing.
sacrificed integrity.
Sacrifice.
How have I sacrificed integrity?
One thing I would say though,
But the
like,
thing is-
if you say all the strikers right now that we're talking about, all the strikers in the Premier League team, at their best, he's not second.
Why is he not?
No, he's not second. He's not second.
Jay,
At their best.
do you know when I picked this guy? When he was playing up from Ashley Barnes at Burnley. That's when I picked him.
No, do you know what? Do you know what? I think.
invested from early,
Do you know what I think? I'm saying he's a serious striker. He's had an unbelievable season, and what I like about him, he just knows what he's good at.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's not trying to be anything special. He
Facts.
knows. He gets the ball down. He holds it really well. He's got a good touch.
Yeah.
He gets back in the box and he's clinical.
Is he better than
He's
Mateta?
added some.
I don't think he's better than Mateta.
He's had.
I don't think he's better than Mateta as like Mateta at their best. Would at their best, I'll take Mateta. Because I think he's got more
gives
to his
you more
game.
to his game.
I think he's got more to his game.
So this is where
Spence will take Wood every time.
Yeah, of course I would. No rules.
Bro,
We're from Islington, and we grew up on anesthetics and flair.
Aesthetics.
Yeah, no, you know what I call
But he
it.
don't have flair though.
But why are you picking Mateta? If you know,
Wood don't have flair.
Wood doesn't have flair.
No, he's not a flair player. No
Wood don't
way.
have
What
flair.
is
That's not-
aesthetically pleasing to you?
No, he's not. He's
When
not
I think,
aesthetically
you know when I
pleasing.
think of flair, see this is the
balance
thing. I
flair.
think of flair. I think of like Ronaldinho, Messi's, Ronaldo.
his first touch
Like,
is not bad. It's not far from Berbatov's.
Oh my god! If you ask him to trap the ball might bounce close to Berbatov.
That's
He's not close.
No, bro, my touch is better than Wood's touch. Now.
I agree.
Now,
Probably,
bro,
probably.
last time I lost 2 touch was 1999 against Dennis Bergkamp.
Hold on.
Yeah, ball. We play 2 touch in here.
Are you that good?
No, we'll do it.
They ain't being a 2 touch.
But he said Bergkamp. Come on.
But that's who he's been
That's a
better than
serious
everyone
touch.
since.
All right, okay. Mateta and Wood, who's got a better first touch? Chris Wood or Mateta? Who's got better first touch?
Yeah, Chris Wood would have
He's
a better
finisher.
first touch. Probably Chris Wood.
On his
Probably
feet.
Chris.
On his feet. You think Chris Wood?
Probably Chris
Who's better
Wood.
in the air?
Chris Wood.
Mateta.
I think that's Wood's.
That's
zone.
Wood.
I think Wood.
Okay, so what makes Mateta better than
Because
Wood?
I think he's faster. I think he's more of a handful.
you're
I
doing
think
that
he can
thing.
dribble further. I
The
think he
ways in
can
school with the white boys.
Okay. Here's one thing I would say to you. I think Wood relies on service, where I think Mateta can manufacture his own goals.
No, I've seen Wood manufacture his own goals this season.
That's actually a good point, though. But Mateta actually makes his own goals, cuz.
I think the way Forest play it suits him.
Thank you,
Like he's got wingers that are just like flying up and down,
best wingers,
putting balls in the box. Like that suits him. If you put him at a team where you got wingers that are coming inside and to do link up
that's
play
like
and
Newcastle.
like intricate
There was a problem at
passes.
Newcastle.
Yeah, I
It
think you're not going to get the best out of him.
Though that Newcastle did go and get him. Like he was at Burnley. Newcastle went to
And
go
he
get
did a
him.
job, you know, while he was there.
He did do a job, but obviously the competition in front of him was way too intense. But then to go to Forest, who were in the relegation scrap, everyone knew coming up, and to turn that into a now Champions League contending thing, and him be the focal point of it, tells you that like the Newcastle was almost the right move, almost.
He smashed
But
that.
this is the right.
He smashed the
Chris
hat-trick
Wood
against
to
him.
Juve.
I think the
Why
thing.
Juve? They're rubbish. They draw.
I just it sounds class.
No, but in Serie A, he might turn into
He will.
I think Chris Wood in Serie A. I think he'll score goals.
Bro, he would.
I think he'll score goals.
No, I'm
think he'll
just saying
score goals.
Juve. They're not. It's not. Say another team. Napoli.
Atalanta.
You think you're a striker?
Juve got strikers.
Wood's not better than Lukaku, I don't think. Lukaku this season is better than Chris Wood, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I've never really liked Lukaku. I don't know why. I mean, you know,
Well, you like
again,
Mateta.
he's a very, very good player, but just like, I don't know. There's something that's not pleasing, like on my
Aesthetic.
eye with me.
It's an easy thing.
It's not because I think he makes the wrong decision.
Can I just say this is my favourite guest ever?
It's our first guest ever.
Oh, okay, yeah, but yeah,
That's not true.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But you're the first.
No.
Can you do me a quick New Zealand accent saying Chris Wood's third best striker in the Premier League?
Good day, Chris Wood. You are the third greatest player in the Premier League. I'm bad, man.
What's all that stuttering like? You're from Newcastle. I don't know, Toronto or something.
I'm not. I can't do
You
that.
got to get Chris Wood here because he follows you now.
Of course, man. Of course, he's a good guy, man. I think he's expecting.
No, I like him.
Oh, is he?
I really like him. I think he's had a great season.
Yeah, he
great
deserves
season.
this.
One of my
He
favourite
deserves
strikers, man.
And I'll go as far to say as well, like everyone talks about Adoy and Elanga and all Gibbs White, but if it wasn't for him,
They wouldn't be there.
they wouldn't be where they are because he scored some important goals where they just win the game
And
1-0.
some hat-tricks.
Yeah,
that are
like,
very ugly.
He's very ugly, but he's done great.
He's
done
the
great.
new James Beattie.
Yeah, I love James Beattie.
Do you know what?
He's a better James Beattie.
Yeah.
He's a better James Beattie.
Do you know what? Yeah, I know, like, obviously Islington aesthetics, but I'm a bit of a snob too, and I don't think I could see him in the Champions League.
Okay, you're doing that thing.
No, I don't know why. Why
I'm a
wouldn't
snob.
you? Because I think it's the style that suits the team. In that team, he can definitely play in the Champions League. I'll tell you what, in the Champions League, don't think Forest will be a walkover because the way they set up to counter attack. Right, they're hard to break down.
But
right, no one wants to play against a team.
Those wingers,
they will get results in the Champions League.
But we just played Leeds on Saturday.
I would say this.
Like they're going to be knackered.
I would say that could play for a Bundesliga team in the Champions League. That's how I picture him playing. In
Can Wood play 2 games a week?
Well, listen, if Fulkrug can play in the Bundesliga,
Can't play in the Premier League.
Like Wood can do it.
All right, let me ask you this for Dazza.
Well, we've made it to number 2 on our list, and this is where it gets controversial because everybody had him. Only one person didn't. Is Erling Braut Haaland.
Yeah.
Who didn't have him?
Me.
Obviously.
I mean,
you don't count though.
Jay, I know I do a lot of jokes on a serious level. I'm proud to say I'm his biggest hater. And I want to be the biggest and the tallest hater of Haaland. Even when I see him now, I don't even make eye contact. I'm not interested. Because you know why? Do you know why? Nothing personal. It's just the fact that I'm a man, like I said a few weeks ago, when I type in your best goals on YouTube, I want to see goals. I'm on my sofa like, ooh, wheeling it. He hasn't got one good goal. I typed you in the other day. There was a goal, I think you scored, but there was one, the first goal, you were in, I think it was, Wolves, yeah? Top bins from edge of the box. I've not seen Haaland do that. Show me a goal at Haaland.
No. You won't see that from Haaland.
Listen, it's already like...
it's disrespectful to say that he's not in the top 10. Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You can't even say he's not in the top 5.
Do you know what's more disrespectful?
It's up to me.
You told your son not to watch him.
Exactly.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
So why is he your top 10?
No.
You don't have to. You don't have to put him in your top 10.
No, because we're talking about what he does in the game, right? You can't... Scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football.
Facts.
Right? And all I'm saying is, he's an unbelievable goal scorer. But when this is where I get upset. And this is what I talk about. If you're talking about Haaland being one of the best Premier League strikers ever, he's not.
He's not.
He's not.
See that smile? See the smile?
What if he scores more than Shearer?
Huh?
What if he scores the
He's still not. I don't care what he scores.
So why is he on your list?
Just because you score goals doesn't mean you play well.
Why is he on your list?
I heard what Henri said there. Henri speaks so much sense. If you listen to Henri speak about football, he says so much things. And he scored goals. But you know what Henri did? He scores 20 goals, 20 assists. He contributes to the overall game. Like I told you, man. I said it yesterday on Sky. Like, boy, if you don't give Haaland service, he's like a ninja. He's out there, but you don't see him.
You know
he's out there, but you don't see him.
You know the In the Club video, 50 Cent.
Oh my God!
And then behind the glass, Dr. Dre and Eminem have got the clip. Yeah. Erling Haaland is 50 Cent in that video. He was manufactured to be perfect physically.
Drago.
He's Drago. He's Drago from Rocky. He is perfect diet, perfect mentality, perfect competitiveness, physically perfect.
He's Limp Bizkit.
Do you know the funny thing? I have this conversation nearly every single weekend. You know Darren Lewis. Darren Lewis. You've been in. He used to.
I know that name.
Darren Lewis. Mirror. Yeah. But we have this conversation all the time, and he always goes, "But he scores so much goals," and he does. That's the thing. But I think when you said it, the biggest games. That's what you buy him for, right? The biggest games. Because Man City were winning leagues without him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They won a league without a striker.
Does anyone go on?
And so like when I'm looking at him, I'm judging him against Liverpool. I'm judging against Real Madrid, like even Arsenal, Tottenham when they got their full defense. Like I'm judging him against the best defenses, right? He don't perform against them.
So that means you're saying, because obviously you know. If he played in your era and he was playing against the Kings and the Reals or whatever, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing this.
I think he would find it a lot more difficult because defenders back then were strong. They could play. They were physical. Like now, you can't touch. You
can't touch a striker.
That's a foul now.
Oh, man,
back in the day, I'll get a tackle around my waist, and the man would be like, "That's my first one." The referee would be, "Yeah, right. It's the first tackle." You wouldn't even get a yellow card for that. Like you could. And the defenders back then, no one can tell me they're not better than that.
With physical defenders, Haaland, he doesn't fancy it. He doesn't fancy it.
You see him against Forest the other day.
Yeah. Doesn't want it.
Forest, he wasn't interested.
Do you want to hear some stats?
Mm-hmm. What?
Talk to me.
Numbers.
Haaland, Manchester City's Haaland, Man City had less points.
Say that again, sorry?
When Haaland joined from the Man City before Haaland joined, Man City got less points, scored less goals, conceded more goals.
Because they got one less player.
And in the Champions League semi-final and final, they did it with 10 men.
He's overrated.
He's never scored in a final, has he? But listen, I'm not. People. This is the thing. People like Darren Lewis again. He said to me, "I'm a Haaland hater," and I'm not a Haaland hater. But it just irks me. It really irks me when I hear people say that he's better than some of the best Premier League players ever just because of goals.
I
don't like that part because you don't even mention Haaland in the same breath as Henry.
No, I agree.
Suarez, these kind of players. Don't mention them in the same breath. Drogba, yeah.
Can Haaland take another team to the?
Wait, what?
Go on, Jay.
Oh, there's a
Drogba had a fantastic career at Chelsea. He's a great. There is a but.
What?
Drogba wasn't even in first choice at Chelsea all the time.
Okay.
Right? He scored in big games. Everyone remembers the big goals, the big games, but he's not better than Andy Cole.
Oh,
he's not better than Andy Cole.
I agree.
And he's not better than a lot. He's not better than a lot of forwards, but he scored in big moments. That's what people. Huh?
Is Drogba better than Defoe?
I don't think so.
Better than you, right?
I don't think so. Okay. If you've got Kesman, Chelsea signed Kesman. Yeah. Chelsea had Good Johnson. Like he wasn't even always playing.
Yeah,
how can you can't? There's an argument for it. I'm not saying he's shit. I'm not saying he's shit. I'm saying he's no.
Well,
crazy. He's not better than Nelka either. He's not better than Nelka.
I love Anelka.
He's not better than Nelka.
I said this a couple of weeks ago.
Better than Rooney. He's not better than these kind of players. He was great for Chelsea. He was great when he first went to Chelsea. The first couple of seasons they weren't selling.
Jay, you're gone
the
mad.
fans didn't like him first year.
The first couple of seasons. Here's one for you.
You've gone mad. Go on.
Nicholas Jackson's got a better goal scoring record than Drogba the first 2 seasons at Chelsea.
Do you know a guy called Rory?
What? Check it.
Do you know a guy called Rory?
Check it.
Don't worry.
Check it.
There's a guy called Rory that's going to find you. He's going to find you tomorrow.
He's going off stats because of Nicholas Jackson.
No, not that
off Didier Drogba.
Yeah, I'm saying to you. I'm not saying
he's 2 seasons. You said
it's not a mad stat.
I could probably find a stat.
Shocking, like to Drogba.
It's not a mad stat.
Drogba wasn't a goal scorer in the first couple of years.
It's not.
One high goal scorer,
and he had bare strikers in front of him.
He had more than one.
That supports his point.
No, Drogba had bare strikers in front of him when he came to Chelsea.
Yeah,
right. And that supports his point because those strikers weren't good enough.
Nicholas Jackson came and was just there.
But those strikers weren't good
enough.
That
doesn't support his point.
No. I'm saying people.
Kesman came and flopped, bro.
Listen, everyone gives Nicholas Jackson a hard time. But like when you look at it, he's come there the first 2 seasons and he's done what Drogba's done. Better. Why don't you give him time?
Scoring pointless goals.
No, he's got time. He's definitely got time.
He's got more than enough time. Yeah, definitely. And they're going to give him time. He's not going to have the career like Drogba. Yeah, of course. But he still had to do what he did to win the league.
They were the best Chelsea team that.
And he was one of the reasons why they were one of the best.
Go on, tell me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me.
He's completely wrong.
Didier Drogba got 16 and 12, 20.
First season.
Oh, no, actually, that might not even be Prem. Let me see.
First
22.
season.
No, you're right. No, you're right. But Nicholas Jackson still
got Say that again. Lean into the mic and say that again. Lean into the mic and say that again.
Drogba got 12 goals in his second season. He got 10 goals in his first season. Jackson got 14 goals in his first season, 9 goals in his second season.
Havertz stats.
He wasn't that guy at that point, but he became it. He became that. There was a season of Drogba.
Drogba was unbelievable, but he scored. Everyone. I think most people. Joe Cole's my mate. Yeah, we had this conversation as well, and like people just think Andy Cole goes under. I keep mentioning Andy Cole, but he goes under the radar because he was quiet. He's reserved. He wasn't out there like all the other strikers, and he didn't play for England much because at England them times there was Alan Shearer, there was Sheringham, there was Ian Wright. There was a lot of forwards. So Andy Cole didn't get the same kind of exposure that other forwards got. Drogba was really successful, but he's remembered for his goals. He always scored in finals. He always scored in Champions League finals. But over the course of a season, he wasn't always.
Forget that.
He wasn't always starting. He wasn't always starting. So that when you're not always starting and you're not always first choice, how can I put you in the like?
What was his goals? His goals at the beginning of the season?
Who's what?
Drogba. His
12 goals season 1, 10 goals season 2. Prem. Nicholas Jackson's 13 and 9.
Wait, but
So
what is that noise? Is that you?
Yeah.
Anyway, listen.
It's the same, but Nicholas Jackson's still got 10 games.
And listen, I'm not trying to say, I'm
just
not
looking at
trying to
Hollands.
be disrespectful. So when you do your clips, don't just put it. Don't clip it up and just say he's not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right? Don't just do that.
We're trying to get Didier's son to come on for some reason.
No, don't say that. But don't say that because Didier's a great player. But
He's better than Haaland, though, right?
No,
Didier Drogba is not better than Haaland.
because I would say that Drogba's.
But you just sat there and told me that Haaland doesn't score in finals.
I would say
He's not a big game player, but this guy Drogba is a big game player. He scored against Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Champions League.
Look at Jay.
You might have me there. But do you know what the thing is? Do you know what the thing is? I look at Drogba and I think Drogba's a poacher as well.
Oh, man.
He holds up the ball and he's physical. He put himself around. But I would say that's what Haaland does as well.
Jay?
The only thing that Drogba's got, he can take free kicks.
Mr. Bothroyd, just do this. Right hand. My bad. Just say it.
You might have me there. There's an argument to be made. There's an argument to be made.
What's bothering you?
I'm just trying to see who's better. I was just trying to figure it out.
He wants my answer. I'm like, no,
What do you think? Who do you think?
Look, Erling Haaland is still very early in his career. If you take the career trajectories, Erling Haaland can afford to not be the best Didier Drogba right now. If I'm asking who I'm taking Erling Haaland. Because you can work out, like once you've got goals, you can work everything else out. Didier Drogba did not bring goals in like one season in his career.
What was his highest scoring season?
He's got like 29 goal season in 2010, I want to say.
Premier League?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
9 or
he
10
had a
that
big
season.
season.
Yeah.
I take Drogba because there's some goals I've seen. Like,
There's
wow.
goals, there's free kicks, there's physicality, there's
and
nuisance.
wow. I like wow goals.
He's everything.
I need one wow. Just one wow from Haaland.
29 goals, 10
Haaland's
assists.
got a couple.
29
Oh,
goals and 10
9,
assists. That's your kind of striker.
Say that again?
That's your kind of striker.
No,
The
I'm saying
assists.
that.
Remember bringing in other strikers?
How many seasons did he do it though?
It was really just one. But that was 37 all comps with 13 assists in 44 games. That's mental. That's mental.
Drogba is a machine.
That's mental.
He's a machine.
Okay, but Haaland's a machine.
He was a machine. He's one of the best he's ever touched this Premier League soil.
Haaland
Ever.
is the
Drogba.
When you say,
machine.
okay,
Ever.
can we put this into perspective? When you say best ever, what are we talking about here? Top 5?
I put Drogba in top 3.
All right, quick
Strikers. Strikers.
I'm gonna leave this place.
where?
I'm gonna
Premier
leave this
all the
place.
time.
You're
Just
crazy.
quickly, but Miles,
Nah,
the year before he scored 29 league goals,
Nah.
how many goals?
You can't see. No, I don't want to sit next to him. I want to sit next to him. I want to sit next to him. I want to sit next to him. He's top 3.
He's one of the best ever.
top 3.
Top 3.
He's one of the best ever. In the Premier League.
Miles, in 9-10, he scored 29 Premier League goals. Unbelievable. Well, how many goals do you think he scored in the league the year before?
Probably like 5.
5.
And you're saying he's top 3. You're saying he's top 3. Bro, put up that right hand. Put up that right hand. My bad. Top 3. Bro, that upset me, you know. I'm broken to sweat there.
Top 3 is not top 3.
And the year before, 8.
But that season, I put him. Okay,
See, this is the thing.
he's not one of the best seasons of all time. He's not one of the top 3 best seasons, though.
No.
In Premier, like we did last year.
That's what last week. I'm saying that when people talk about like one of the best ever in Premier League history,
Can I give you top 5
gotta
then?
put him top 3, top 5. He's not in the top 5. No.
He's on the top 5.
No.
You can't be in the top 5. Come on.
I think it'll be the low.
If you dare say Suarez,
Top 20, yeah, top 20. What?
If you dare say Suarez before Drogba,
Of course he is.
if you dare say
Suarez is better than Drogba all day.
As a player,
All day.
As a player.
All day.
Miles,
No
all
striker.
Say Drogba broke 20 goals once.
Miles, you're having a rough game. It's rough.
Suarez is better than Drogba every day of the week.
Oh, yeah, when he went to
Suarez,
Barcelona.
you mad? No. What about Liverpool? What about Liverpool? What about Liverpool?
What? Who? Suarez at Liverpool?
Yeah.
Unplayable. But Drogba, he's a machine. He won the league for them. How many Champions League? He scored in every final.
He's unplayable. You got to leave him alone. I swear.
How many finals? How many finals did Drogba score?
Did he start in the finals?
Drogba scored 10 finals.
Did he start in the finals?
He scored in 10 finals.
Did he start in all of the
I can't tell you if
finals?
he started in all of these. He
He might have come off the bench.
He
Then I'm saying,
started in
okay,
2012.
if he's one of the best ever, why is he coming off the bench?
Never done that.
Suarez, come on, man.
But all right, let's
Top 10, you know.
We've talked about
Bloody hell,
Haaland
top
and it's
10.
ended up
He's got
being
top 10.
about Drogba.
He's top 20.
He's top 10.
Top 20.
This is Didier Drogba, Jay.
Yeah, I know, top 20.
You was around.
Right. Shearer.
No, you know what, Jake? We're going to do
Van
top 10
Persie,
strikers all
Rooney,
to the end of this season. Yeah.
Andy Cole.
Keep going. You're going to run out.
save it.
No, let him keep going. He's going to run out.
Haaland.
No.
Haaland's not.
Isak?
Isak is.
Yeah, Isak's a rush.
Isak is.
Van Persie?
You're Russian.
Van
You're Russian.
Persie?
You're
Van
Russian.
Nistelrooy?
You're Russian. You're
Van
Russian.
Nistelrooy?
No,
Isak.
but he gave you
Isak.
2 vans though.
Isak.
No, ignore that. Don't just jump on
And
that.
Haaland?
He gave you 2 vans now.
You're Russian. You're
Hold on,
Russian.
hold on,
Isak
hold
and
on, hold
Haaland
on.
over Didier
Hold on, hold
Drogba.
on. Can
Prime
I just
Drogba.
bring this up,
You're
please?
Russian.
Let me just bring it up.
He's staying
No,
on
off the top of my head. No.
He's staying on the Isak. You should have never said Isak.
Anelka?
Anelka definitely is. Best.
But
Hasselbank?
you're rushing.
No,
You're rushing. Hasselbank's not better than Drogba.
Owen?
Fowler?
Fowler?
Oh, God.
Default?
Oh, God, stop, man. You're rushing. You're rushing.
Fowler's better than
Okay,
Drogba.
hold on. Man, I don't even want to start.
Forget it. Tenth. You're rushing.
Let's just
Alan
leave them.
Shearer.
Let's just leave them.
Thierry Henry, Sergio Aguero, Harry Kane,
Aguero.
Wayne Rooney, Andy Cole, Luis Suarez, Michael Owen, Eric Cantona, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Dennis Bergkamp, Van Persie, Ian Wright, Erling Haaland.
He's reading a list.
Yeah, of course I'm
It's a
reading
good list.
But I'm reading you the list of the 10 strikers that are better than
Yeah,
him.
but if you put Drogba in that, if you mentioned Drogba in that top
Anelka.
6, it would be out of place.
Drogba's not better than place.
Can we look?
Cole,
look.
York, Van Persie,
Hold on.
Van Nistelrooy.
Listen, look.
better than them.
Can you count these? Yeah. Alan Shearer,
1,
Thierry Henry,
2,
Sergio Aguero,
3,
Harry Kane,
4,
Wayne Rooney,
5,
Andy Cole,
Say stop when you
Luis
say one.
Suarez,
7,
Michael Owen.
8.
Stop.
Yeah,
He's not
Michael Owen.
Maybe stop.
Michael Owen.
I hear what you're saying. It's your era.
Actually, do you know what?
Michael Owen.
No.
Try Michael Owen before his injuries.
I'm putting Fowler's better than Owen.
Hold on.
Fowler's better than Owen.
Okay. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Stop.
Dennis Bergkamp.
10,
Van Persie.
11,
Haaland.
12,
Stop.
Fowler.
13.
Stop.
Stop saying stop.
No, I'm being honest.
Anelka.
14.
I give him that. But it's the Arsenal Anelka. But then it's still touch and go. It was touch and go. Not the Chelsea Anelka.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, you can't.
Not a
Can't do
striker.
that, no. Can't do that.
You're struggling. And you've been struggling.
Then.
But it's okay.
It's top 15 then. It's top 15. You said top 3.
He's in my top.
He's not top
I
6.
said my bad for that.
Top 5.
I did.
Top 5?
Top 10. I give you top 10.
We'll do a Prem all-time top 10 at some point because that is a great debate. But
Invite me back for that one. Invite me for that one.
number 1 on our list is, of course, the most informed striker in the Premier League. He's the most in-demand striker in the Premier League. He got voted for by everyone, and everyone had him in their top 2. You only had him second because you had Chris Wood first. Is Alexander Isak?
All right, boys. We got Isak first.
Mm-hmm.
Are we wrong?
No.
No, we're not.
He's the best striker in the world right now.
I think I'll go further to say that he's the most complete striker.
Yeah, everything.
Complete.
Everything.
I think there's nothing. He doesn't have a weakness.
Strength?
No, I think you're right there.
Wait,
I don't think he has a
put
weakness.
your right hand up.
Why?
He doesn't have weakness.
You said he's a left
That's the
winger.
thing.
He doesn't.
You did say he's a left winger.
No, come on.
So hold on. One second.
He could play left wing though.
So you remember when he did all that? You remember when he did that? Remember Goodison Park?
That one
Yeah,
moment.
Everton.
I
Yeah.
was like, this guy.
Do you know one thing I would say to you though?
Yeah.
The other day, Callum Wilson came on and he did go to the left wing.
Yes.
But he's not a left winger primarily.
This is what I'm saying. If Arsenal, sorry to make it about Arsenal again, but if Arsenal did get him, they would have less of a left wing problem at that point.
Yeah, if you've got
Because
Delap
he
as
would
well,
pull
but-
wide, and then that would give Saka space up front, and would give whoever your high 8 is, Kai Havertz. You can actually get a lot of goals from him pulling left.
Why am I not seeing Isak with a body frame like mine? Obviously, he's taller.
Bro, he's a big guy, man.
Getting muscled off.
I
don't even see him shield players off.
Nah.
It's like they can't get closer.
I worked with him last year.
Core strength, man.
and Jamal Lascelles. Jamal Lascelles is a big unit.
Yeah.
But he's a big guy, you know. He looks skinny because of the, I don't know. I
he's
think
African.
you're used to seeing.
But he's strong, isn't he? He's strong. I put it this way: I've not seen anyone have up Saliba and Gabriel,
And he destroyed them.
and he had them up, and he strengthened them as well.
God,
No,
he did.
no, he's not. No, he's not.
He destroyed
He's
them.
not
he
strengthening
did.
them. He's not doing this.
No, he did.
He's moving away from
I
them.
could show you a clip, where he fought with. I think it was Gabriel. It might be one of them. He fought with them,
Saliba.
and he went bang and held him
Right
like
with
that,
Saliba.
and then turned the other way. Listen, this is one thing that my
killed
team
them,
as well.
bro.
Gabriel and Saliba get tight to everyone,
Yeah.
and get really close. They don't to Isak because they know that he can spin him, they can turn him with the ball, and he can hold him up.
They're frightened of Isak.
No,
I think that's
He rattled us. He rattled us.
He did.
He's in a great position.
Best finisher.
He's sitting in his
Yeah,
yard
he's
thinking,
the-
I can go anywhere.
I don't see
He
many
wanted to come to
players.
Arsenal in January.
I don't see many players that like find 2 yards in a 6-yard box. He does it often, you know.
Right, let's talk big. Is Isak better than Mbappe?
What?
No.
Mbappe's a 9.
No.
Let's
talk big, man.
He's not Mbappe. He's
Great,
not.
great
Do you know what?
conversation. It's a great
Do you know what?
conversation.
I understand why you're asking that because
Let's talk
I don't
big,
like
man.
Mbappe in the 9.
Let's talk big.
Do you know why?
I don't like Mbappe as a 9.
Yeah.
Do I? But he's
Isak's better than him, yeah?
He's no,
As a
he's
9.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also I would say that Isak would be an elite 9 at multiple different styles of teams.
Better than Kane?
No.
Who?
No.
Mbappe.
No.
Isak.
Isak.
Is he better than Harry Kane?
No. No.
The last Harry
Come
Kane
on, Jay.
we
Let's
saw
talk,
in
let's talk,
England.
let's talk big.
Come
He's
on,
number
Jay.
one. Let's talk big.
Come on,
Right
Jay.
now,
Let's
right
talk big.
now.
Come on, let's
right
talk
now.
big. Yeah.
Right now.
No.
Let's talk big, man.
That is a tough question.
Kane's got right now.
No.
big,
Do you know what? I love
too
Kane.
big, bro.
I have to say, I love Kane. I think Kane's
Come
better than
on.
Haaland right now.
Kane's a complete. He's a
But-
complete.
no,
He's the complete. He's the complete.
Complete.
Isak's
he ain't
complete.
He ain't got speed though, has he?
Yeah, but
Isak's
he
the
did have
complete.
speed.
Isak's complete. He's fast. He's strong. He can dribble. He
can finish.
He links. His link up play is unbelievable. He's got
Front post,
vision.
back
Let's do this.
He can finish.
Let's do this. Who's a better
header.
finisher? Who's a better finisher? Isak or Kane?
Kane.
Who's a better passer? Isak or Kane?
Kane.
Who's more faster?
Isak.
Who's better technically?
Kane.
Close.
Kane is Kane.
Close.
Kane.
It's
I ain't seen
close.
Isak take a free kick.
In what way?
It's close. Yeah.
Because in the dribbling, it's Isak.
Yeah.
Yeah, tight spaces.
No, but that's a
It's
different.
close.
No, I'll give you that.
Okay, can we do the draw for that one then?
Okay.
Dribbling, I give you.
Yeah,
Isak.
the draw.
Yeah.
Tank versus Roach. We draw.
I don't think it's a draw though. Because when it comes to finishing, out and out finishing,
I think I've seen
It's
mate,
Kane.
Isak as well though. I've seen Isak
who do you
do
trust
some
in front
mad-
of goal? 1-on-1 in the 90th minute Champions League final.
Kane.
Don't that.
Kane don't score in
No,
finals.
I say Kane. I would
Who
say
do you
Kane.
trust?
Kane don't score in finals.
One-on-one.
Jordy, who's a better penny taker?
Isak, because of Isak's speed, 1-on-1, I would say Isak.
Jay, let's talk big.
Isak's got left. He can go either
No,
way.
you got time.
and he can.
No, you've got time, Tigo. It's a perfect scenario.
I think Isak's
Talk big,
in
talk
that
big.
one-on-one situation.
Right, okay, put it this way. Right
Kane.
now,
Yeah,
right now, if I had a team, I would sign Isak over Kane.
But you're still Isak
But
on
I
the left
still
wing.
think that it's a strange one because Kane, when he had pace, no one's better than him. But now he comes deep, and I don't want my striker to come deep.
All right, let's talk big.
Most coaches do.
Let's talk big.
Yeah.
Talk big.
Isak does this for 3 more years, or let's say 4 more years. Better than Thierry Henry?
No.
You've got to be better than Thierry Henry to be better than Thierry Henry. Years don't make a difference.
Is Isak en route to doing that, being like that Henry type?
I like the fact that he's so close visually to Thierry Henry. But
That's
he
the
can't,
closest
he
one.
can't be better than Thierry Henry.
He's not-
He's
That's the
not better
closest.
than Thierry Henry.
But he's not a better footballer than Thierry Henry now.
He could be a
He's
better pundit.
I tell you what. The thing about Isak is, you're right. I think if Isak was to go to like a big club and do what he's doing now,
Oh, you just.
It's only
Then you- then-
Arsenal
then-
fans are coming for
then-
you.
not. Liverpool?
No. Listen, Newcastle. I'm not disrespecting Newcastle. I love Newcastle as a club, and it's a
the
wicked
City.
night out.
Yeah. Come on.
But it is. But all I'm saying is, if he was to go to like one of the powerhouses, like Newcastle are not that. I think every Newcastle fan would say that they're not like Real Madrid's, Barcelona's, Man United. They're not Man City's. They're not.
Say Arsenal, go on.
If even Arsenal's not at that level right now, but they're bigger than Newcastle. But if Isak went and done that, he'll be in there for 4 more years, 5 more years. He'll be in the conversation for one of the best Premier League strikers ever.
Let's talk big. Let's talk big.
He has to win us league though.
So we spoke about now because we're at number 1. So now I want to talk about the world's best, innit? So we see the R9s, the Henrys.
World's best ever.
Huh? Does Isak get in the top 10 of
No.
strikers of all time?
No.
Or is he en route to that?
No.
Why?
Because he's not good.
What, he's not what?
He's not better than them.
What if he left tomorrow, the Premier League tomorrow?
Yeah.
What if he went to Real Madrid tomorrow?
No.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, he's got like 50 goals, 70 something games.
When can we put him? When is he going in the top
What do you
10?
mean?
Need to get the accolades with
If
him.
he left the Premier League today, would he be in the top 10?
Because Luis Suarez didn't stay to like hang around and build his legacy. He came a couple of years left. If Isak left tomorrow
okay, right.
to
I see
Real
what you're
Madrid,
saying.
will we
Okay.
look back at it and be like, well, that's one of the best strikers to ever play in the Premier League. It just so happened it was at Newcastle, and
Is he coming
he
for
didn't
that?
make the Liverpool, the City, or the
I think,
Arsenal.
I think there's a debate for that. I think you could say
So
that.
R9
Yeah.
and all them are looking thinking he might. Because let's be honest.
R9's not thinking about none of that. Don't
Stop saying R9.
No,
Specs, when you say R9, that hurt.
No, R9 for me,
it hurt my
R9,
feelings.
R9, no one's going past him. I don't believe that. But again, I've been waiting for a striker to enter that conversation. Not be better than R9, but to even dance with R9 on
He's
the
not
dance
dancing with
floor.
No,
us.
he's not even in the
He's got
club.
dance with Henry
No,
first.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. Striker-wise, number 9 wise,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's dancing with R9.
Have you ever asked that about
there
Kane?
isn't.
Okay, who's the closest in this era to that? Do you know what I'm saying? What players en route to that?
And Mbappe's on the line.
Playing
He's-
now?
He's in the line.
Yeah.
He's in the
So
line to
Mbappe's
get into the club.
the only
He's
one.
close. Mbappe's in the line.
With R9.
No, he's in that
he's
era.
not going to be with R9.
He's not
He's
gonna be
the
in
closest,
the closest,
playing
yeah.
football now.
Yeah.
With the potential to get there.
Me and JD had this conversation the other day. I don't even look at Mbappe as a number 9. He's playing there at the moment. If you said to him, where do you want to play? He'd say on the left wing.
He's left wing, yeah. But
Vinicius is there, right?
Facts.
If Vinicius does that, if Vinicius moves on, he'll go and play there, and they'll bring a number 9 in.
Probably.
But he's doing a good job. But I don't see him. I
hear what you're saying, but at the same time, he joined Real Madrid knowing that they had a Ballon d'Or Vinicius there. So I'm guessing he knew what his role was going to be.
Yeah.
I think he probably wants to be a striker. I just think it's a lot of work for him to become a striker. But they can still win the Champions League and La Liga of him being a striker.
I don't even. Do you know? I tell you who was very underrated. I say underrated until Ronaldo left, but Benzema. Benzema kind of remind. Isak is in that ballpark.
That's what I want. That's what I want to know.
That ballpark.
He's the only striker.
But you wouldn't mention.
Yeah,
what do you mean he's not? Right. He can dance with that kind of game.
No. He can't dance with Benzema.
He can't
dance. But you're thinking about trophies, aren't you?
I'm talking about as a player. I'm just talking about player. You're thinking about the consistency of what this.
We win that.
As a player
today, there's no striker that is
today.
No, tomorrow.
Yeah, but Benzema in his prime. So what? So you think Isak's peak will eclipse Benzema's peak when he gets there?
Style of play.
But you don't know what his peak is.
Like you're in a fight.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
Miles knows him.
You don't know what Isak's peak is going to look like.
No, I'm saying, but do you think but his trajectory, what you could see from now, do you think his peak is going to look better than Benzema's peak?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think he's got that. I think he's got that style. Yeah.
Benzema sacrificed a lot at his peak for Real Madrid. But
for Ronaldo,
for Ronaldo. But he was still hitting 30 goals.
Will never be a player that can have that sacrifice. He's always going to be a player who's going to be driving the agenda attacking wise. So you couldn't put him in Real Madrid and be like, go and be selfless for Ronaldo. That wouldn't be Isak's game. Ever.
I think Isak will go to. When Ronaldo left, I think he was the guy.
Isak will go to. If Isak went to Real Madrid, I think he would be the main man.
And we can all see
he would be. He would be.
And Mbappe's there on the left.
Benzema was the main man though.
Mbappe, excuse.
But
I think Mbappe will get.
But that is rude.
They would fight for the left as well though. Yeah, at least Isak would be pulling left. Mbappe would be like, what are you doing over here?
If Isak goes to Madrid, Mbappe's got to go bench.
Why look? No, I'm saying hold on. First of all, we wouldn't. No, but this is what I'm saying. I'm saying if Vinny left, I'm saying that
someone has to go
they
right
would
side.
prefer. I think Real Madrid would prefer Mbappe to go to the left.
Yeah, but what would you prefer? Forget Real Madrid. What would you prefer? Vinny Junior left or Mbappe? If Isak was there,
Vinny Junior left or Mbappe?
Boys. Exactly.
Vinny would get more.
That's not easy, you know.
Vinny would get more out of
That's
Isak.
not easy. That's not.
Vinny's better than Mbappe on the left.
Vinny would get more out of Isak on the left because he's a selfish player.
Yeah. You think Vinny's better?
I think Vinny's better than Mbappe, and I think Isak. I think Vinny will help Isak more than Mbappe.
Yeah,
I think Mbappe's too selfish.
He'll be too selfish. Isak.
That 9 shirt now is number 19. Remember that? It's just Ceballos' number. You know what I'm saying? But for me, Isak, he's entering that conversation of
he definitely
R9 on Henry.
I said for me, he's the best.
He's an R9 of this era.
No, he's not.
Come on.
Stop, man.
Wait, what?
Stop, man. Shut up, man.
Someone has to be.
Okay,
no, it doesn't work like that.
No, that's fair.
Someone doesn't have to be. If you're not good enough,
Because Haaland
just not there.
What?
Haaland is what?
Has to be.
What?
That elite striker, that top striker.
Obviously he's Haaland's not better than him.
That's what I was like.
Listen, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you can't.
And I said, Haaland was second choice for Guardiola. Kane was first choice.
I believe
Kane
so.
wanted to play. They wanted to pay 100 million for Kane. Tottenham didn't let it go, and then they went and got Haaland.
Tottenham actually tried to play a bidding war between Man United and Man City, and Man City said no. Same reason they pulled out of Declan Rice. They didn't want to be stuck in a bidding war. But that's our top 10. To run through it again, at number 10, Dom Solanke.
How many did I get right here? Hold on. How many did I get right?
It's not about getting right.
You know what? Only 2 of your picks didn't make. Only 2 players you didn't pick made the top 10. So you picked 8 of the top 10.
And Marmoush was one.
Marmoush and João Pedro are the only 2 that you picked that didn't make the top 10.
João Pedro didn't make the top 10?
No, he made 14.
I thought he did.
No, because number 10 was Dominic
That's what I
Solanke.
thought.
Number 9 was Johan Wissa.
Oh,
No,
man.
do it again.
Sorry,
Come on, man.
Number 10 is Dom Solanke.
Underwhelming.
Number 9 is Johan Wissa.
Move club.
Number 8 is Kai Havertz.
Decent.
No, number 7 is Matheus Cunha.
Come to Arsenal.
Number 6, Liam Delap.
Throwback.
Number 5, Ollie Watkins.
Where are you going?
Sorry, how can Havertz be in there ahead of João Pedro?
That's how it's.
That's
the list.
there.
Number 4, Jean-Philippe Mateta.
We do this. We messed up. Sorry, man.
Miles, any comments with Jean-Philippe Mateta?
No, get your braids back.
Congo.
Number 3, Chris Wood.
Your braids back.
Oh man, sorry.
Chris Wood, definitely no.
Oh, Chris Wood.
Yeah.
I begged it.
Number 2, Erling Haaland. Number 1, Alexander Isak.
Facts, man.
He didn't have
Mbappe.
words for the last
Do
two.
you think
Mbappe number 1.
You don't think what?
Mbappe number 1, but it's like number 2 in the world.
No, sorry, Jay. It's a different story. He takes medicine. Charge. He's medicine, please.
All right, guys, that's our top 10. I think it was interesting because we started talking about strikers in the last 4, and before we were talking about anything other than strikers. So we were just talking about whatever.
Awesome.
But before we go, we're going to do some recommendations. At the end of every episode, we like to recommend something for our audience, take away into their real lives. Specs, have you got something to recommend?
Yeah, man. Just play golf. There's a place called Pitch. Up down in where is it, Jay?
Soho and Canary Wharf.
Soho and Canary Wharf. Me and Jay already got our high numbers over there. Come down there, man. Go and play some golf. Trust me, it's good for your coordination.
Miles, have you got anything to recommend?
I recommend my barber. He's a great barber. His name's called Gav.
No,
He's
that's
trying
not
to
true.
get free trims.
Yeah, and your face is high. That's not a good trim. That's too high.
I'm trying to say your hairline's like the top of the fence.
We're 5 episodes in and you're trying to get free stuff.
No, it's not free. I pay him every time. But he's a good barber, man. He just got a
Well, go on, what's his name?
Gav cut it, man. Go shout him out.
I know
man.
him.
He sells phones as well.
No, he doesn't sell phones.
Where is he?
He's down in Park Royal, you'd say. Just say Park
Jay,
Royal.
it's too far.
Crash in.
Yeah, he's good.
No.
Crouch
Park
End.
Road.
Park Royal.
Oh, okay.
West
Yeah,
London,
yeah,
North
West
West London. You just trimmed Bashi for his mobile award.
That is a certification there.
That is cold.
No.
Here's what I'm gonna recommend. I'm gonna give some knowledge. I said I recommend the younger generation to believe in themselves and don't give a shit about what people say.
Facts, no rules, man.
A young Jay Bothroyd did that at Arsenal. He believed in himself and did not give a care.
Oh, sorry. Did you play Podolski? Did you play Lucas Podolski?
I played against him in Japan.
Oh. He's not above you.
No. Got Robin's number.
Oh, Robin.
Does it work?
Oh, he's mugging.
No, that's a long time.
He's mugging.
That was recent. That was recent.
Okay.
Is he live here?
Who? Robin?
Yeah.
No, he's in Holland.
That's a great recommendation. That's from the heart. That's proper.
That's from the heart.
I think we're going for a period in this day and age where everyone talks about the mental part of sport, but in general as well. And I think the only way to really move forward and be positive is not give a shit about what people say and believe solely in yourself.
Exactly.
Facts.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Because there's setbacks. Geordie had a setback recently. He ended up here.
Got dumped.
Geordie, what's your
I didn't get dumped. I did end up here though.
what's your recommendation this week?
I don't know what to recommend. I've been watching Paradise on Disney Plus.
I was going to do that one.
If anyone wants to recommend
That
that.
was alright, I stopped it after about 8 though. I don't know.
8 is
why.
the
I think
last
that's the
one.
last episode.
Is it 8 the last one? Yeah, no, it wasn't 8 then, it was 6 or something.
Oh,
cool.
7.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
7 is
No,
the one.
seven's
Yeah.
mad.
7's crazy.
What is it about? What is it about?
I tell you what I got to. I got to the one when the lady said, "Your wife is alive."
Oh, brother. How can you
7.
stop there?
There's only one. No, that was the last because on his Disney Plus, there wasn't an episode after that. Now there's an episode after that, and that's the last episode.
Okay,
You're spoiling it, man. You're spoiling it.
Anyway, it's
For real.
about the president wakes up dead one day, and the guy who's his personal security has to figure out who killed him,
And why?
then a load of things happen after that.
Yeah,
No thanks. No,
it's good. It's
no
good.
thanks.
You love president stuff.
Let me ask you just a quick.
I'll tell you what I like though. Recently, I watched it. Lioness. Have you seen that?
Oh,
haven't
that's
seen
good.
that.
That's good.
Lioness is wicked.
Just can I
Wicked.
just ask you one more question before we leave? No, you, Jay.
Oh, sorry.
Is Robin the best footballer you got in your phone book?
Oh no, I didn't really look at it like that.
Robin's the worst footballer.
Probably.
He's the best footballer I don't rate.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
I rate him highly, bro. Them hips.
He has to do Robin.
Again, I talk about this too much, but I was at the Champions League final in 2012, and he was shocking, and I'll never forgive him.
Say that again.
He played in the Champions League final for Bayern against Chelsea in 2012, and he was shocking, and I'll never forgive him for it.
And you don't think he's a good?
Did he miss a pen?
No, it's great. It was great. But you know who scored to win that game?
Didier
Didier
Drogba.
Look at the grin. Look at the grin.
Listen, you make it as if I say. I'm not saying Didier Drogba's a scrub at all. I'm saying
he's
he's a
not
great
the
player.
top-
I'm just saying he's not like what you said. Top
Thank you for coming.
Top 3 and top 5.
Jay Bothroyd, represent Islington and Out of Bounds show. Golf. We're gonna go do some golf on your channel, man.
We have to,
We've
man.
got to
We have
compete
to.
because
We have to.
yeah.
4.
I would love to know who's the best at golf out of us 4 here.
I think I got a good drive.
I don't know.
I've been practicing already.
I know you.
If I'm not good, it's because of
You're
James
weak.
Drake.
You
Shall we do
can't.
it? Shall we do it?
Yeah, of course
Should
we do it.
we do it?
I'm on your
We'll
team.
do
At
it.
least
We'll
drive
do it.
it.
We'll do it. We'll go to the range and we'll do it. We'll
Well, if you bring him
and
up
then
in
we'll do it
Manchester-
as like we'll start now, yeah,
And then come back.
and then see where you're at in like
We'll go like
yeah,
Chigwell, Top Golf or something.
yeah, top golf. Watford.
Or we go digital. whatever.
Watford's
Yeah,
the closest
yeah,
one
exactly.
probably.
There you go. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, Jay Bothroyd. This is a classic episode.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're still here. 5 stars on the audio platforms.